Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome back to another episode of Sneak Peek, episode 11. I am here with my friend, the one and only, the up-and-comer. How ya figure? Let's go. What's up, bro? How you doing tonight, man? How you doing on this fine Sunday?
Dude, I'm good, man. It's been a crazy week. It's been a long week. I haven't even been. I just noticed when I was posting this onto my Instagram, I haven't posted in a week. That's how the dark side event has just left me just with nothing to say. I've been saving it all for tonight, man. I got so much to say. Dude, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. New date and time for Sneak Peek, man. I feel fresh on this Sunday evening.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, new time. Kind of put out a vote, on the Instagram saying, like, would it be better if I did Sundays? It works better for me. Like, it works better for my schedule. Like, by the time I get to Friday, there's just a lot going on. On a Friday night. It's always hard for people to like consistently watch on Fridays too, I feel like. And I think you and I, did we talk about like kind of Sundays, like winding down the weekend? Everybody's kind of just chilling, waiting for work on Monday, unfortunately, if you work on Monday. So it's just like, why not turn on a stream, enjoy a show, listen to some talk about figures, and get involved in the chat. But yeah, man, happy to have you on. I feel like, when was the last time I had on? Was it a couple weeks ago?
It was a couple weeks ago, man. I think that you've been, your channel's been growing. You're building your evil empire. You said, hey,
empire's growing, man.
How you figures hold me back for a couple weeks. Let me see what I can do. You're kind of like Gwen Stefani when she went solo, man. So funny. No, I'm just playing. No, I'm excited, dude. It's been a couple weeks, and me and you haven't even really talked. We usually talk every day, but we haven't even been talking that much this weekend. We've been so busy. So,
dude, it was a wild week, man. I had a busy week. There's a lot going on. It was a busy weekend, abnormally busy weekend. Well, I guess I should say abnormally. There's just always stuff going on. But good to have you on the show, man. Lots to talk about. I'm really excited. Also, like since we last chatted, like all this stuff has gone down with like all these reveals, all these like announcements for Power of the Dark Side, which we we haven't really gotten a chance to talk about on a stream. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to talk about it. What else? Anything else before we get going?
I mean, other than just being excited, man, let's go, man. I'm ready. Dude, I'm saying what's up to the chat. The chat is already, as always.
30 in here before. Wow. 30 in the house.
They like that new date and time, and you asked the people what they wanted. They said they wanted a Sunday night stream.
This is definitely the most people that have been in here off the jump. So appreciate all of you for tuning in. As always, we have a really fun show tonight. We get to talk about, you want to talk about just like one of the best times to be a Star Wars fan. This has got to be one of them. We got this Power of the Dark Side event that Hot Toys did. We're going to be talking about all of it, going through all the photos from the event. Going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the releases as well that happened and the announcements just throughout the event in the week. It was a crazy week. So many Star Wars announcements. So yeah, before we get into it, I want to address the one and only chat of my channel. The best chat in all the land when it comes to 1/6 collecting. Let's go. We got the Mall Fiend starting it off with an upgraded membership. The Mall Fiend just went from Grand Admiral to Grand Moff, the second Grand Moff of the channel. Really appreciate you, bro. Just you're just such a supportive, good friend of mine, and I cannot wait until Friday. A little sneak peek for Friday too. Me and this guy are going to the theater for the Star Wars marathon. Let's go. Yes, May the 4th, Star Wars marathon, one of only 13 theaters in the country, coming to my town. So we're going to be going to that on Friday night through the night. So very excited about that, man. So
will you vlog some of it?
I will. I am going to absolutely vlog it. Everything that I can. Yep.
Sweet.
I will be. It's going to be an exciting time. It'll make for some good vlog. I don't really do vlogging style content, but I feel like it'd be fun to do. So it's going to be a cool thing to try. So excited to do that. But Grand Moff Reese, the Mall Fiend, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for the support. We got fellow Wolfpack brother in the house, Brick Artemis. He says, good day. What's up, brother? Too sweet to you, my friend. We got Brad Cormack, channel member in the house. He says, hello, everyone. Hello there with the emoji. We got Christian Cooper, a Grand Admiral of the channel as of, I think, was it last week or the week before? I don't know. I can't keep it straight, but what's up, bro? Thank you so much for tuning in, Grand Admiral. We got another channel member in the house. The Movie Cannon says, hello, yo. What's up, Gio? He says, just dropping by to say hello. Hello to you, bro. Thank you for tuning into the show. We got Grand Admiral Mark Attack in the house. I do not know how this man is still awake right now, but he says, well, long live the Empire. Thank you for being here, Mark, as always, bro. Yes, we have the ultimate gift, Jose G. Hernandez, in the house. Jose says, wow, late. EvilSneaker keeping us waiting. Yes, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
He forgot that he switched it to Sunday. It's like,
we were both you and I both were like kind of in a rush because things were going a little bit slower than usual. Just in general, getting ready for the show, things were going a little bit slower than I intended. So getting the kids to bed and all and whatnot. But yes, we are here and it's working. It's working. We got MB Dyson 29 in the house, or 829. I apologize. Says the shroud of the dark side has fallen. Begun this stream has. Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Can I say one thing, Steve?
Yes, you
I
can.
hate to be this guy. I just want to hype this up. We got 37 watching, man. I told everybody on Instagram I want to hit. I want to hit 50, dude. So like it, like right now. Just stop what you're doing. Hit the like. Let's get this first sneak peek on a Sunday going for Steve. Steve has been working hard on this new time change, man. He's building the ultimate evil empire. Hit that like button. I sound like every YouTuber.
You're like my hype man. You're like my hype man.
Dude, I got all this energy on a Sunday, man. I'm feeling
dude,
rested and refreshed.
I know, man. It's such a great, like, I don't want to think about going to work tomorrow. So like, that's what makes me feel good about doing a Sunday stream too. Cause just like, I don't got to think about just sitting there and then going to work tomorrow morning. What more fun to just talk about figures, you know?
Yeah, man.
We got Grand Moff Batman collectibles in the house. He says, good evening to you, my friend. Thank you for being here as always. Always good seeing you in the chat. We got the new Grand Moff of the channel. The Malfiend himself is here. He says, what's up, nerds? What's up, bro? Thank you so much for being here, Reese. Good to see you, man. And again, thank you for your support of the channel as always. And we got so many Grand Admirals, dude. I literally have to like keep a list up now on my screen to remember who all the Grand Admirals are at times if I like forget. But we got Grand Admiral AJ Gris in the house. He says, good evening, friends. I hope all is well.
I was going to ask
harder
you,
to keep track, dude.
I know. We were joking around backstage, and I was like, dude, like eventually, if you really want this empire to keep growing, it's going to get to a point where you're going to have to be addressing like 100 people as Grand Admiral in the chat. And if you don't do it, people are going to be pissed because that's one of the big perks.
There are 16 Grand Admirals now, which is way more than I thought there would ever be. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to have like a couple Grand Admirals on my channel, and there's freaking 16 of them now. So I try my best. I really do. Hold on one second. I got to do something real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I try my best. We got the PO Dome 2 in the house. He says, hit that like while we wait. Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Yes, please hit that like button. We got 41 in the house. We are climbing. Keep it rolling. We got Eclectic Collector in the house. What is up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in. Says hello, everyone. Hello to you. Good to see you. We got channel member 1Adam12 in the house as well. What's up? Dark Side Time. Yes, let's go. Dark Side Time. We got Renz, the Talent Tolentino, in the house. He says, good evening, everyone. Please hit that like. Yes, appreciate you being here, bro. Super talented dude, Renz. Does just so much great artwork. So go check him out on Instagram if you haven't. Yeah, just does some super dope stuff. So thanks for being here, bro. Appreciate your support. We got Grand Admiral Universal Key in the house. He says, evening, everyone. Evening to you. And we got Grand Admiral Cage in the house, and he celebrates 4 months of membership. He says, evening, everyone. Be sure to hit that like button. And he uses his favorite emoji, strength.
I loved that video, man, that y'all had. I've already commented on it. Dude, that video is doing really well, too. Like, I noticed
that video is doing crazy, man. I'm kind of surprised.
Dude, it's Cage, man. He's the secret ingredient.
He's a secret ingredient. I got to get him back on my channel.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, then we got oh my gosh, Reese also. Grand Moff is celebrating 3 months of membership. Listen to Cage, everyone. He is the boss. And I think Cage was like my first like channel member. And then I think like Reese was one of the next ones. So he's got to be like almost to 4 months as well, I would think.
Are you worried that Cage, since he's pretty much your top officer, it's Cage, right? I mean, are you worried that a lot of the Evil Empire is going to start thinking that maybe Cage could lead the Evil Empire better one day, and that there's going to be this power struggle at the top?
Absolutely not. I have no concerns with that. No concerns. Ooh, and Cage, he says, except you are the higher rank than me now. Ooh. We got 16 Star Wars Pimp and he says, good evening. My wallet is hurting with all these Star Wars drops. Dude, word. Say no more. We got Big Rib in the house. He says, what's up, fellas? What's up, Big Rib? Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate you being here. We got Stacy in the house, Jedi291. Good evening, guys. I love the Sunday night show. Good move. All right. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being here as always. And Brad also says Sunday works better for me too. Sweet. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Grand Moff says, we are Sneakers trusted mods. There isn't a higher honor than that, Cage. Oh, that's funny. Let's see here. Did I get to, hold on a second. Oh, I think I missed this comment from Calvin, low key collector, another Grand Admiral in the house. He says, my guys, what's going on? What's up, Calvin? What is up, dude? Thank you for being here. Let's see. There is a lot of comments for a Sunday night. So I'm getting my way through there. Thank you guys for your patience. My screen is being all weird, but while you're waiting, you just hit the like button. Safel is in the house. He says, yo, what's up, Safel? Thank you for tuning in to the show again. I know I've been seeing you in here a few times, so thank you for being here again. We do want to hit 50 in the chat, so tell your friends, go spread the word. Let's see. Christian Cooper says, I did find a crosshair for $7.99 with the payment plan. Ooh wee. Did you really buy it? You'll have to let us know. Damn.
Don't do it, Christian. Don't do it, man.
We got prime time reviews in the house. He says, yo, what's up, guys? What's up to you, bro? Thank you for being here. We got Chris, Miami's nemesis, in the house. Cheers, bro, to you. Thank you for being here. Let's see. We got a lot of people talking to each other. Oh, man, we got this guy. Grand Admiral Jose says, you didn't call me Grand Admiral when you read my comments, Steve. Shake my head. All right.
Well, considering you're on your third free membership, I think can be excused.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. He said it for me. Mark says, I'd rather be called Daddy than Grand Admiral if possible. That ain't happening. Son. Brick says, is that the Vader behind you tonight, Justin?
That's Vader.
I like that little light you got on it too.
That's what Brick told me, man, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, it's dope,
dude. I've already said my review on it. Like, you can. I'm gonna go ahead and plug something. You can go check out my review if you haven't already. I'm actually really proud of that one.
Link is in my description of the video.
Yeah,
I figure right
that
at the top.
Figure, man. I'm so glad I let the community get me hyped. I thought I was just gonna wait for the 40th anniversary. I'm so glad I got this thing, dude. This figure's it's phenomenal. This figure. Oh,
it's the GOAT. It's the GOAT Vader.
Yeah.
I do not see Return of the Jedi Vader beating out this Vader. I just don't.
The only thing that the Return of the Jedi has that I really like, I love the base that comes with the 40th Return of the,
I like that base too.
40th. Yeah, dude. But it's going to be tough. Like, this one came out first, so it's going to be hard to replicate that feeling and to top it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that battle damage is too good, dude. Oh my gosh. It's just, it's really, really good.
I got it on the rock base, but the base with this, I know some people like, I like that other base with it. It's just big, man. It takes up a lot of space. So
makes you want to get a clean Vader.
Yeah. Well, I had
another one to get clean.
That's another thing with this one, dude. Like, I love the two options you can have with it. Like, it's just, I mean, I don't need to hype it up. Everybody already knows how great it is, but it's so good.
Yep. It's awesome. AJ says, I think I was good this week with pre-ordering only 2 figures. Nice.
This week, that's a great accomplishment, man.
Christian says, I thought you were going to give me permission this time. Dang.
Give me 10 seconds. Give me 10 seconds here, too. Christian, listen to me, man. I'm going to look you right in the eye. Christian, listen. I know how hard it is, man. Do not pay $800 for this crosshair. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
Be patient. Be patient, man. Trust me on this. Be patient.
Patient.
Wait for that. Wait for the bad. Like wait for the end of the year when the hype for the Bad Batch goes down a little bit. Tech will be out. Everybody will be talking about tech. Like I'm not saying it's going to go down a bunch, man. It's going to go down. I know it will.
Yes, it is. I hope so. Or
yeah, I was going to say I hope.
Or the season finale of Bad Batch season 3 will be crazy and his value will even go up even more after that episode. We'll see. I was
going to say that might have been your best chance to get it under 1,000.
We'll see. But I just want to get to this comment. Christian says, I just got one of my buddies from working at Hot Toys. He just ordered his first figure from Underground Figures, a 73 Wolverine, and I'm jealous. Damn. Well, hey, bro, I hope you told him to say that Sneaker sent the friend that sent you, so therefore Sneaker sent you to Underground Figures. There we go. Before I get to more comments, I might as well just go right into my promo for Underground Figures. You can check out undergroundfigures.net if you have not already. If you make an account on their website, you are eligible for no NRD pre-orders. You can just email in the product you want. You have to have an account first, and then you'll be invoiced when it ships. You don't have to put any money down. The details are in the description for how to do that in this video. It's always in all of my videos. If you ever check, you can always mention please that I sent you either in an order email or in the order comments. You usually don't have to pay tax. You get double box shipping free of charge. Go check it out because I want to say too, I thought I saw, it might be gone. I saw an 89 Batmobile pop up. Ooh, it's gone. Must have just went away. But yeah, go check out Underground Figures if you have not already, and let them know I sent you. And then also, if you guys do not know, I am now an affiliate with MODUSPACE. You can use code SNEAKER in all caps for $20 off your order as well. There's an affiliate link in the description. Also, if you are looking for it, the new MODUSPACE Mono, this case right here behind me, is available to order. There are not many left for the first batch of only 200. So you can go check that out as well if you're interested in getting one of those. Like I said, there aren't that many left. And then also I have another code with 1/6 kit. If you've ever ordered from there, you can use code SNEAKER in all caps for $10 off your order. There we go.
Can I plug my one? I was gonna wait for the stream, dude. Can I plug this one thing?
Cherry Coke Zero. I love Coca-Cola.
Cherry Coke Zero, not an official affiliate, but I'm drinking it tonight and I'm feeling it's delicious. Well, it's got a lot of sugar. Okay, anyway.
It's got a lot of sugar in Coke Zero?
Oh, this is regular. This is regular.
Dude, I was just saying, I prefer regular. I would just drink the regular. I love Coke, man.
It's incredible.
Coke. I am one. Oh, hold on. This is a poll happening right now. This is a poll.
I was in a rush and I got two. So I got one that was they come in like 6 packs of these, and I got the Coke Zero ones, and then I accidentally grabbed a regular one too. And now that I've had this regular one, it's like, how am I going to go back? Like, it's just incredible. Oh wow, what a poll! I mean, this
what a poll. Easy. Coke or Pepsi? Coke is the GOAT. There's no contest. There's no contest.
People that are picking Pepsi only go to Taco Bell. Dr. Pepper. Has anybody ever had Mr. Pibb?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Mr. Pibb, baby.
Yeah, Mr. Pibb. The Theodome says, I think the next Vader with the flickering head sculpt will be awesome. I do think that one's gonna be cool. As well. Christian says, you're staring into my soul. It worked. I will not. Mark says,
sometimes you gotta look somebody in the eye, Steve, and just say, hey, get your shit together. Don't spend $800.
Don't do it. This guy, Grand Admiral Mark, says they are going to reissue that crosshair, same as what happened with Paz Vizsla. That would be wild. Christian says, or will I? He says, I thought this stream was ad free. Nope.
Hey, we got to pay the bills. We got to pay the bills here.
Bro. On Sneak Brad Peek. Says, my Padme shipped Friday from Underground. So did mine. I'm waiting. My Padme is going to be here any day. I just got my battle damage Vader. It's good times.
I'm truly excited for y'all to get the Pad. Like, the Vader's incredible. Like, we all know that. The Padme, dude, is so good. I love that figure. Use
code Zaddy Sneaker. I love it. That's funny. Yep. Love that figure, dude. I'm excited. Can't wait to get it. Red Bull overall. Dr. Pepper Squad. I really do like I really do like Dr. Pepper too. Cherry Coke is definitely greater than Pepsi, 100%. Ooh, Mark says I haven't drank a soda in 2 years. I think IBS is a bitch. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Big Rip says Ray at Underground Figures, great service. Ray is the GOAT. Imperial Crosshair happening would be super dope. MB Dyson says no new pre-orders for me this week, but my Flash got canceled. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Justin, what do you think about real quick, what do you think about these figures just being like kind of just outright canceled?
I mean, I don't like it. I mean, I get it. Like, again, there's two parts of me. There's the person that understands the business of it, and there's the collector. And as a collector, I hate it. I hate being like shown that you're going to get something and then not get it. I hate that. So, but from a business side, I mean, if they felt like it was going to be a waste of resources, and they, you know, and we're going to get, you know, we're probably just going to get more Star Wars stuff, so that's good too. But I do, I want. I mean, we're going to get, you know, some more Star Wars stuff, but I do wish we could, like, we'll talk about this later because I can't do this quickly. I'll go on a rant, but
dude, we're at 48 people in here, bro. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Dude, we're at 48 people.
They're like,
please help us get to 50.
2 more. Come on,
help
one
us
more.
Get to 50. Help us
it'll
get
be
to
like,
50. 49.
Like
Let's go. Come on.
It'll be like in the Social Network where they're looking at that screen. Come on, one more.
Oh,
come on.
Crazy.
Okay,
crazy.
Somebody like Christian Cooper left, bro.
He
left.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
I don't like it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's going to be like I think it's going to be a really rare thing. I don't think it's anything really to freak out about. Like, it does suck, but I feel like one of the main things, like they said, it's all speculation, but what they said is like with this like fluctuating market or whatever it said about that. I forget what the statement exactly was, but they gotta make their cuts, I guess. Maybe they must have not had enough orders, but which is crazy because I think young Barry was waitlisted, wasn't he? I think he might have been, but maybe they just didn't have enough orders overall. You know, like that's only one part of the market. So
but see,
I don't know.
What's crazy to me is why I've always been wondering this. Why those two? That's what I keep asking is like, why those two figures?
Well, I think the What If one was just like, I can see why that one got canceled.
Me too.
And I can see too, like young Barry, like I can see potentially like with why that may have gotten canceled too.
Dude, but young Barry was such a huge part of that movie. Like I mean, again, I know the movie didn't do well, but that one really just shocked me, man. I mean, that's why I personally think we're going to get maybe a few more. I hope not, but I wouldn't be shocked. I'll put it that way. If we get a couple more cancellations, I just feel like that kind of sets the bar for it potentially happening. Like they've already done it now, you know, and they might say like, we're not going to do it again, but they've already done it once now. So they already know that like, hey, we didn't lose a bunch of customers. So we might just have to start canceling some of these and give us another BT1 because that's going to sell.
BT baby, let's go.
More Chrome Cody.
More Chrome Codys. More Chrome Codys. We got Nick Collectibles in the house.
Let's go.
Nick's Collectibles. I'm sorry. He says sup, Rose. What's up, Nick, dude? So jealous of that battle damage Toby. Oh, I want one. I definitely want to get one. But thank you for tuning in, bro. Always good to see you in the chats. And speaking of Toby, Christian says my Toby after years of delay finally coming on Tuesday. Very nice. Very nice. Miami's Nemesis says rum and coke. Mark attacks this. Wow. Whoa, dude, you can't be leaking our private chats, man. He says Sneaker does the most impressive Newt Gunray impression. Not even kidding.
Is that for real?
Should I do it?
Yeah.
No, I'm nervous. There's 47 people watching me. You know, like when he's talking to like Sidious, he's like, "My lord, is that legal?" That wasn't very good. "My lord, is that legal?" And then Sidious like, "I'll make it legal." That was pretty good. Justin's gone. He's gone. That's gonna make it. That's gonna make us hit 50. That is gonna make us hit 50.
Dude, you should clip that, and when people like give a super chat, you should just play that clip.
50? 50, let's go! We got 50 in the house.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Now it's gonna plummet to 38.
Now we're back down to 49, but that's okay. That's okay.
Everybody knows we had it.
That's okay. Thank you. Shout out to the man Newt Gunray for making it legal.
Let's go.
Oh, there we go, baby. Hit that 50. We're hovering at 49 still. It's all good.
Hey, Hey, you got the best chat in the business right here, Steve.
Yes, the best chat in the business. Grand Moff Batman Collectible says Mountain Dew #1, but I'm done with them. Doctor told me to quit. Yeah, I get it. Oh, we're back at 50, baby. Yeah. We're back at 50, baby. Let's go. Brick says, see, this Coke versus Pepsi thing is tough. If we're talking about plain Pepsi versus Coke, it's Pepsi, but any flavored version goes to Coke. Vanilla Coke is great. No, Coke is the GOAT no matter what. No matter what. Code Red? Ugh.
Oh, no, man. Ugh. Mountain Dew Baja Blast? Yes.
Baja Blast, yes. There's also there was also like a blue Mountain Dew, but I forget what it's called. Voltage? That tasted just like Pepsi Blue.
I don't drink stuff that's named after like batteries and stuff. You know what I mean? Like this voltage, like high velocity. Like I already know I'm drinking a bunch of garbage. I don't need to drink.
Named after battery acid. We got Jeffrey in the house who says vanilla Coke is GOAT. Can't knock you for that one.
Jose talked about cherry vanilla. Cherry vanilla is great too. So,
yeah. They'll drop Drax on May the 4th. That'd be very interesting. Watch them just drop a Drax this week.
If Mark Attack calls that, I'm gonna be so happy, dude, because I'm wanting that badly.
That's funny. How many votes we got? We got 34 votes, guys. We got 50 in the house. We need more votes on the Coke versus Pepsi, even though Coke is definitely going to be the clear winner. Sable says time for mass exit. Get to 50, everyone leaves.
Hey, but that's okay because we hit our goal. Man.
Yeah. Christian
we're kind of like the show that goes.
No.
Yeah. No. Come on, Christian.
No.
Let me ask you this, Christian. If you had the money in front of you in cash and you were right across from somebody that had it and you could just hand them $800 in cash, he would hand you the figure. Would you do it? If the answer is yes, make it to where it's no. Okay. I just think it's easier to hit because with 800 you can maybe do like a PayPal in 4. You can maybe do this. It's still $800, man. That's a lot for that crosshair. Remember that crosshair was like $270.
Yep.
At this point, you know what, Christian? At this point, man, do what makes you happy, man. Okay. I'm drinking regular cherry Coke tonight. We hit 50. I'm feeling happy, dude. Do it, man. If you want to.
Do it if you want to.
But that's not advice.
MB Dyson says, I want to see young Barry next to my Batman Returns. Damn it. Yeah, that's rough, man. It's rough. Oh, jeez. Mark, cut it out.
I'm not a financial advisor.
Some clones, not unique figures. Ooh, clone. You're going to trigger the clone army, man. We got Clinton Martin in the house. He says, howdy, folks. What's up, Clinton? How you doing, bro? Thank you so much for tuning in. The new Dr. Pepper coconut? That sounds good. That sounds good, man. That sounds
really good.
It just says I really need my Toby to get here for a specific reason. Ooh, a little foreshadowing. Okay, we got channel member the Ben Thomas show in the house. He says, hey everyone, number 50. Woo. Let's go. What's up, Ben? Thank you so much for tuning in, bro.
Ben.
Let's see here.
Disclaimer.
Oh my gosh, we got
also another disclaimer. I'm not sponsored by Coke. Got to say that.
Because
we hit 50. We hit 50. Coke might see this now, so we got to say it.
Oh yeah. Yes, all those 50 people, please hit that like. Theodon says, any codes for underground figures? So I don't have a code right now, but I do there. If you go on my Instagram, I posted a couple things. If you buy any older figures like MMS 300 to 500, all the ones in those 300s to 500s, or some older TMS figures, I want to say it's like TMS 15 to 49. So like some of the older ones, if you buy one and then email them after and just say, hey, Sneaker sent me, you'll get 10% back in store credit. And those are already listed at 15% off on their website. So you can do that if you want to. But also, even if you have a question, you're not buying anything from them and you just mention I sent you, it's good because that helps me get stuff for the channel like giveaways. The 1,000 stream is coming up and I know that Ray from Underground Figures is going to be participating in that. So just the more people that mention me, it helps out the channel and helps me be able to do like hopefully a bunch of giveaways. Like last time at my 500 subs, I did 4 $50 things of store credit to Underground Figures. So it's just really good if you mention me to hopefully for the 1,000 stream. It's going to be a banger. That one's going to be a crazy stream. I'm very excited for it.
I'm going to be adding something to the giveaway as well.
Excited. Justin's adding something to the giveaway as well. You heard it here first on my channel for my own 1,000 stream giveaway. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. You do not have to do that, man.
I'll DM you what it's going to be because I want you to know I'm being for real, not just trying to get into the good grace chat. But yeah, that's a big milestone, dude. So
thank you, man.
We got to make it. Yeah, it's going
to be
a
fun stream, dude. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
Cord's in the way. Ooh, what's the most you ever paid for a single figure? MP Dyson.
I think mine is
6 maybe.
Yeah, I'm wanting to say mine was like
575
or 550 for that Mark III. I mean, that was like, I think after shipping and everything, that had to be around 500. I would think, right? Yeah, that had to be.
Wait, what was it?
The Mark III. Like that comes in at retail around like $4. Yeah, after shipping and all that. Yeah.
Not a cheap figure.
But it's. I mean, I'm not ever gonna say it's worth it for I mean, it's a lot of money. But it's beautiful.
Yep. We got Batman Collectibles who says I was intrigued by Young Barry because of modded Keaton suit, but the cancellation saved me from making that decision. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Should be getting your refunds if you did buy it. The code is Zaddy. Oh man, you guys, you guys just feed off each other, you crazies. D-Lo, the collector's in the house. Another Wolfpack brother. He says sneak peek on a Sunday. Man? Let's fucking go.
What's up, D-Lo?
Bro. We need a crosshair giveaway for the 1,000 Grand Admirals.
We can't. We don't have
if we get to 1,000 Grand Admirals, I will give away a crosshair. If we get to 1,000 Grand Admirals.
Dude, what if it goes up in like value by this thing gets up to $3,000?
Well, I take it back. Max of $1,000. Max of $1,000.
Read the fine print. Read the fine print.
It's funny. One M 12 says, "Wow, 800 for crosshair. That's more than I paid for a New Hope Han and Chewie last year, and got Tarkin. Damn, yeah, Tarkin's up there too. Oof, man." I'm fighting the other 999 Grand Admirals.
You're gonna lose everybody because everybody's gonna get so upset with each other about this giveaway.
Oh,
everybody's
you guys are cracking me up. Okay, let me end the poll. We got 38 votes. Coke versus Pepsi. Coke took it away. That's easy dubs.
That's easy.
71% to 28% Coke all day.
And if you're honest with yourself, nobody's going anywhere and saying, can I have a Pepsi, please? First.
Yes.
Always Coke first, and then you settle for a Pepsi if it comes up.
I would never drink Pepsi, period. I'm not drinking it.
So if you go to a place and you say Coke and they say we got Pepsi, you go to Dr. Pepper?
I ain't drinking Pepsi, I'll tell you that.
I feel like that's the move, is like it's immediately to Dr. Pepper. If you're like really, I mean, I can drink a Pepsi. I don't think it's terrible, but I feel like the move is, hey, can I have a Coke? We only have Pepsi. Let me get a Dr. Pepper then.
All right, there you go.
That's my theory. Let me know in the chat.
Before we get to this guy, a couple more comments. Mark says 1,000 Grand Admirals. That's like $5,000 in monthly revenue. Shh, quiet. Christian says he's getting his fix for tonight. He's pre-ordering 2 Stormtroopers. We're going to talk about those. Another thing, Tilo says the move is beer. You don't got Coke, just get a beer. Emmy Dyson says Marty McFly drank Pepsi.
Marty McFly was paid a lot of money to feature Pepsi in that movie.
We got Adrian Cervantes in the house. He says soda is gross. I don't drink soda. Yeah, a lot of people don't. Ooh, Jose fact checker is in the house tonight, apparently in the chat. Dr. Pepper's not a Pepsi product.
It is not a Pepsi product. I never said it was a Pepsi product, but there's places
that will carry
Dr. have the Pepper Mr.
Still.
Pibb that will carry Dr. Pepper still.
He did not say he just fact checked you, the fact checker, because he never did say. He never did say.
Man, I never thought I'd see somebody with 3 months of free membership throwing around their weight in the chat like this, like Jose's doing right now, man. It's crazy, bro. It's just crazy.
Damn. Oh, that's good. That's funny. Oh my God.
Love you, Jose.
Giving it right back to him. Brick says I haven't had soda in 3.5 years. Yeah, I get it. Mark says you guys have Nestea in the US. Yes, Nestea is in the US. I don't drink it, but it's in the US. One other thing before we get into talking about this guy here, 000. I will be doing some special things for the members in the 1,000 sub giveaway. There is going to be some members only stuff that's going to be given away 100%. It's only going to be for the Yeah, the members. So yep, just know that. If you want to join up on the channel membership, there is a link pinned in the chat to join the Evil Empire. It's a lot of fun. Okay, enough talking. Monster Energy Pipeline Punch is actually goated though. Ooh, that sounds good. I don't mess with energy drinks really, unless it's like Friday when I go to the movie theater. I'm gonna be drinking some energy drinks. I'm pulling all nighter to watch the OT. So there's that. Okay, Adrian says, is that a Darth Maul sweater? It's a Darth Maul zip up that I got from Star Wars Celebration for the Phantom Menace 20th anniversary 5 years ago now. It's so crazy, man. I can't believe it's been 5 years. This is what I'm going to be wearing to the theater on Friday. I'm ready. Okay, let's get into it. Let's talk about this guy first, 000, because we talked about on the, well, I guess I talked about on my show, BT1. It was basically like, remember I messaged you, Justin. I said, dude, I told you 000 is going to be announced. It's the easiest. It was the easiest I told you so in the world, because 000 was announced basically then it wasn't the next day. I think or the day after. I forget.
He was in the picture with BT1.
He's in the picture, and it like I remember on Wolfpack I was like, this picture is basically like they're showcasing 000 right next to BT1, but like 000 is like almost the highlight of this picture. Like he was released he was announced if you didn't really like know that it was for BT1. But of course, and then I was basically like, I wouldn't be surprised if they announced this like we see this in the morning. Boom, ends up being in the morning. So that was cool. So 000, we got BT1, which Justin is in case you guys didn't know, Justin is like the biggest BT1 fan in the universe. Nobody bigger of a fan than this guy right here. How you figure? All right.
I'm telling you, I've read all the comics, all the source material, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm a true Star Wars fan because I know who BT1 is. I know what he's about. Man, I don't know who the hell BT1 was before this week, dude.
It was just funny. Everybody in the chat, I say this because Justin did like a first look at like this figure. What was it? This one, the Stormtrooper, and then was that for like it was Revan and Starkiller and BT1.
BT1,
yeah, Revan, Starkiller, and then I just remember in your first look, you were like, okay, really, really quickly, I just want to touch on BT1. I was like, what? Put some respect on him, bro. Yeah. Grand Admiral Mark Attack is out. He says, I'm out, guys. My eyes are popping out of my sockets. Good evening to all. Hey, have a great night's sleep, bro. I know it's really late there where you're at, but I appreciate you stopping in and interacting in the chat and having some fun before you go to sleep, man. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. So, yeah, and then I just thought that was hilarious. But so BT1, and then the one thing that everybody I feel like is irked by is the fact that then you do a companion and you make him limited, right? Justin, give me your thoughts on this guy. I want to hear your thoughts before I talk about him. I'm going to scroll through the pictures. If you need me to stop, you can always.
So I'm just talking about the figure, not the whole like this is limited. BT1's not.
Give me everything. Yeah, give me that thought.
I'll just start with that. I do think that does irritate me.
Hey, real quick, Texas boy, what's up, man? He says paint apps on these look great. Red Eye's gonna pop on the shelf. Started reading the comics to get some real background on these myself. The comics for these are dope.
Yep.
All right.
I will say anything that can get you to either play the video game, like read some of the comics. I like that because that's like some stuff that, you know, I don't mind telling people like, dude, I didn't really watch I didn't play that video game or I didn't read the comics, but like now I can go back and be like, dude, I didn't even know this was going on in these comics. But this figure looks good, man. I mean, it looks cool. I like it. I like horror stuff. So like, this is kind of like C-3PO horror style, which I like. It's like a really cool figure that I feel like is just something unique and cool that would be on the shelf. It's not for me, but two things could be true at the same time. I could still think it's awesome and it's just not for me. I am irked by the BT because for me, it's like if you're going to get this one, you're probably going to get BT1 as well, unless you're just getting this one for the limited aspect of it. So I get it from a business perspective. I said this in my video. I totally understand why they do it. It sells out immediately. Like it makes sense. I totally understand. But for the collectors out there that truly do love the comics and really did like never thought they'd see these two characters, the fact that they're going to have to pay double almost for the 000, maybe not that much, but they're going to have to pay extra to have that next to the BT1 does irritate me a bit. But I do think once the hype dies down a little bit, just like we've seen with that Umber Trooper. I think the price will kind of get more reasonable. I just think right now it's like super fresh. And so if you want this, I definitely wouldn't pay the prices right now. I don't know, Steve, what do you think? You think that it's just the hype and this one will kind of come back down? It'll still be more than what you could have got it at retail, but it'll come back to reality a little bit.
I don't know if it'll be given what the character is, and like I don't know if it'll be as high as some of the other like exclusive limited figures, but I don't know, man. That Umbra Trooper like really took off, and I think I honestly I don't know, because there's such a big following for clones too, but I could see the Umbra Trooper going a little bit lower actually than this. Like this is like, I know there's people out there there's at least 2,000 people out there that are into this character and into them as a set. So it's always hard with exclusives, man. You just never know. It's kind of a crapshoot on what's going to be worth something and what's not. But when I first saw this, I was like, my main thought of when it just like it being limited is like, well, they just sold 2,000 BT1s right off the bat because everyone that has this is probably going to go out. If you scored this as a limited figure, I would think 95% of those people are going to go buy a BT1, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a really, you make it limited, you drive up the hype, but then also like you're going to get people to also get BT1 if they scored this guy. You know what I mean? So it's an easy way to drive. It's unfortunately it's like, yeah, limited. I know people have their gripes about that. But it's an easy way to sell a companion piece. I'll say that from a business perspective.
How would this have sold without the limited on it?
I think it's really hard to say. Maybe that's what they think about too, is like, hey, this is like maybe a figure that we're not going to sell a ton of. It's kind of a unique figure, so let's make it limited because we know it'll help it limit.
Exactly.
Limited things drive sales. I say this all the time, right? People love limited shit. It's just a fact. Myself included. I love having limited figures. Like in my collection, I think limited stuff is cool. And if you don't get something that's limited, it's really cool to like try to chase that stuff. That's like thrill of the hunt for me. You know, I think that's really cool. In this case, I get the side of it too, where people say, okay, like this figure is a companion piece and you can't really have one without the other. So I see why people are irked by that too. You know, I think
for me, it's like with like, you know, we're talking about Crosshair. That to me is a true limited piece, because the way I look at Crosshair is like, nobody knew that was going to be this grail that it's turned out to be. And that has just organically turned into that piece for people. And I think that's cooler for me personally to have on my shelf than something. Now, look, if you love the character, like I need to make sure I'm saying this right. I don't really want this character. So to me, but if it was to me, I don't really like it. But if it was a character I loved, you know, you saw with me with the Jack Sparrow, like if it's a limited edition of a character I love, yes, that definitely adds to it. I just personally, I'm worried that they're going to start just doing these Star Wars figures that they already have pretty much the mold to, and they're just adding a couple of little extra things to it, like they did with this one, like they did with the Umber Trooper. Yeah, and they're just putting limited on it. And it's selling like hotcakes. Very smart business decision. Mm-hmm. But from a collector standpoint, I would prefer them. I'd prefer getting some other characters. But and the last thing I want to say about that, because I'm going on a rant here, but
no, it's okay.
I don't like
your thoughts.
I don't like that this is the only 000 out there and it's behind a limited paywall. I think that if this was like the Umber Trooper didn't bother me that bad. I know it's the only like Umber Trooper, but the reason that didn't bother me as much is because there was like so many different troopers out already that, like, to me, like this is probably the only version of 000 they're ever going to make. And that was going to make it rare to begin with, in my opinion, like kind of cool to have.
That's a really good point. Like this is 000. The limited one is him, right? That's good. That's a fact right there. Like this is not just going to be like, so now if they do a general release of this, it's kind of like the limited value is gone. So that means like, when are they ever going to make another one of these? You know what I mean? Like now that you slapped a limited tag on it, if you make another one later, like that limited factor is gone, right? That's a really good point. Like it's the one and only one you can get. Like we talked about with Cody, like kind of like we talked about with Cody. I just want to add this real quick. Like, no, you had mentioned in your video about Chrome Cody, you know, like it's good. Like before going after something like that, like try to get, like you would rather have like the actual normal version of Cody, right?
Yes.
You have the ability to now. I know now it's going backwards because he's not readily available, but you have that option of going and getting the normal Cody versus the limited one being this chrome one, which you don't want, right? As opposed to like if this was like Commander Wolf, like that would suck if it was Clone Commander Wolf limited right now, and like you don't have the option to get the original one, right? So I think that's a really good point. Like this is the 000 that's limited, right? It's different with a trooper.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And plus with these limited figures, like I would like for them to add a little bit of limited like on the base or something. Yeah. Because, you know, these aren't, you know, I mean, there's some people that might keep these in box, but when I used to collect like Funkos or, you know, any toy that I would keep in box or any figure, there would always be like a cool little limited sticker on it. So you wanted to like, you liked showing that part of it off. I do wish that if they were going to do a limited thing, they would put it on the base or just had like a little like thing accessory that went with it that you could plug into the base or something that could show that it's limited when you're looking at somebody's collection. You know, I think that would be a good feature to add, but the figure looks really cool, dude. And
this
I think
dude is badass, man. He's so cool.
You could probably make mods to like one of the C-3POs already and kind of make this like, you know, I'm sure
you could repaint it. You could just repaint it and then do something with the fingers.
Yeah,
these little attachment pieces. But dude, look at these tortured fingers.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. For me, I don't always have to have like a huge personal attachment, but especially for like I am bummed out for people that really did want this, like really love the comics, like that's their favorite Star Wars stuff is the comics, like they loved it. And they didn't get it, you know, and now they're gonna have to pay a little extra for it. And again, some people might be like, well, hey, that's just how it goes. And I mean, yeah, it is, but yeah, dude, it's one of those things where I wish there was I've always said I wish there was variants. I wish they would do limited editions as variants of a figure, like you just said. Like the Chrome Cody doesn't bother me at all because it's just a Chrome version of Cody. So like to me, it's a repaint. It's like a, you know, Funko did that all the time. They would have Batman, tie-dye Batman, green Batman, orange Batman. Like it would just be variants that they would, you know, it'd be like the New York Comic-Con exclusive. I wish they would kind of do the same thing with Hot Toys, but again, these sold immediately. So I mean, they're a business, man. They're gonna if people are buying this stuff, they're just gonna keep doing this stuff over and over and over again. They'd be crazy not to.
Yep, limited stuff does that. Let's see. I already read this comment. Emmy Dyson says 000 does not seem like a proper designation. And is there a reason for that name? Tony didn't start with the Mark Zero suit. Great question. I think it might just be like have something to do with his designated protocol. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Could just be his protocol designation. That's it. That's all I got. Christian says I could have pre-ordered 000 but didn't pull the trigger. I should have used them for leverage for Crosshair. There you go.
Yeah, you got to start playing the game, Chris.
You got to start playing the game. Find something to leverage. 16 Star Wars Pimzoy says, how quick do you think Sideshow will ship this out? That's a great question because they're already released. But like, dude, I really don't know right now because they have been so slow this year. Like Batman came out in December. I just got mine in April. And like, because I get the most of my stuff, unless it's an exclusive, I get pretty much everything that's a regular release from Underground Figures, and he gets all of his stuff from Sideshow. Battle Damage Vader is another one. I didn't get that from Underground because I didn't know about them. Got it from Comic Concepts, which also gets his stuff from Sideshow. Just got Battle Damage Vader. And I know there's some people who still haven't even got their Battle Damage Vader from Sideshow yet either. So like, it's really interesting. Some of these like companies that get their stock from Sideshow, get them before like say you and I would if we ordered it direct from Sideshow. Like I know Graham, Jedi Knight's Watch, he doesn't have his Battle Damage Vader. He ordered it from Sideshow. And, you know, it's very interesting. You got yours from Underground Figures, so and already have it. So it's just, I don't really know. Bottom line is I know I went off on a tangent, but they're just taking a while to ship right now. I don't know. Like it could
I still don't have Catwoman, dude. I still don't even have Catwoman.
That's what I'm saying. Still don't have Catwoman. Like I'm just now getting my Padme. I don't have my Return of the Jedi C-3PO yet. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like, this could be 3 months, 4 months. Who knows? Like even though it's already released, it could just take a while. I have no guess, to be honest.
And I'm patient, man. I mean, that's what we always talk about. You got to have patience in this hot. That's what everybody tells me. And I'm practicing it totally. But I will say, man, it's getting frustrating. And I know that if Sideshow had their way, dude, they would ship this out. I mean, I don't think they're like, I bet they want to ship this out quicker. I'm sure they're losing out on some pre-orders. People like just going ahead and canceling their pre-orders, just eating that $25 deposit so they could go get it quicker from somewhere else. But it's just getting so long to where, you know, you kind of want to get your figure kind of while it's still like in the conversation. You don't want to be getting it like 8 months later. I mean, I know it's still going to be part of your collection, but it's like this Catwoman, dude. I was so hyped for that, and I knew I'd have to be waiting longer, but that thing's been out for like 3 going on 4 months, man. So it's just one of those things, dude. Like, it's a little frustrating.
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is. It is. I don't know what just happened with this. This just went real weird on me. Now it's showing the top bar. I don't know why that happened.
Wild.
Let me go back to the comments. Let's see here. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy right now. Texas Boy says, think this and Umbra might have sat had they not been exclusive tag. I think potentially too. It's really hard. I think they would have sat to an extent, but it's really kind of hard now because like new Star Wars stuff that's coming out, it's all going waitlist eventually. Like none of it is real newer stuff. Like
that's what I was gonna say. The newer
stuff that's newer stuff that's getting released. There, it's all going waitlist now that it gets close to release. So, but I think like, yeah, I think it definitely wouldn't have sold out first day, right? Right, like just BT1. If this was just like BT1, it'd be just like BT1 is currently up for pre-order, right? Adrian asks, how many figures do you have, Justin? Star Wars figures.
1, 2, 3. I guess 4.
And then how many Star Wars pre-orders do you have, you think?
Oh God.
Off the top of your head. You don't have to share.
Off the top of my head. No, off the top of my, I mean, I've got a lot coming from Ahsoka, and I got episode 2 Anakin, Mace Windu. I probably got like 7 or 8 that I know, like right off the top of my head that I could tell you 7 or 8. But again, that's from here through like the middle of next year, you know? So again, a few of those I'll be waiting 2 years for sure. But yeah, that's why this wasn't for me. Like I've been saying, like if you have a big Star Wars collection like Steve has, and you already have like the versions of the characters you really want, I'm still collecting like, you know, I still don't have a Luke yet. I don't have a Han. Like I'm waiting. I'm kind of like taking my time with Star Wars because if I go in too quick, too fast, I'm gonna, you know, with all these 2.0s coming out, I'm just waiting. I'm being patient on some of these coming out, you know. So great question though.
Yeah. Texas Boy says, I was curious what to pair with my Darth Vader. I didn't have a lot of OT or Imperial pieces, so these droids and Starkiller came at a perfect time for me. No doubt. These are Darth Vader's, like these are ordered by Darth Vader to be assassin droids. So putting these two next to a Darth Vader is badass. I think that would look awesome.
And we're about to probably get the other 2 Inquisitors, so there's another option for you with that, you know?
Yep. Emmy Dyson says, this is proof they're searching the archives for any character that lets them reuse a mold. Yeah, the Phantom Menace Protocol droid. Yeah, probably coming too. I agree. They're probably going to do that protocol droid. It's really easy to do. We got Grand Admiral Thrawn's office in the house. He says, hello, you handsome bastards. Keeping me company on the drive to work. Good, man. Good. Drive safe. He says, I now need this figure. It's keeping me up at night and melting my brains. This is funny because I was talking to him and he's like, no, I'm not going to get it. I don't really need it. Now he wants it. Don't get that FOMO, bro. Clinton Martin says it would be nice if they had some of these events in the US. That would be really dope if they did a Hot Toys event in the United States. I agree. Adrian still hasn't received his Vader from Sideshow. One Adam 12 is also still waiting. So that's what I mean. Like you just never know. These companies that get their stock from Sideshow, it's so truly random, like when they're getting their stuff. AJ still doesn't have Toby's 3PO Catwoman. Yeah, Toby is going out so slow. He might be the slowest. It's crazy. Especially the deluxe Toby. Did you get your Toby shipping yet?
I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. Underground said that they're supposed to be getting them in tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So you should probably get a shipment notification tomorrow then. If he gets it in tomorrow.
So if you got it from Underground, maybe
for
check
standard
your emails for
that's for the standard one, right?
I didn't get the deluxe.
Seems like it's taken forever. Grand Admiral Jose makes a good point. I think it also depends if you order the special edition or the sideshow exclusive editions. Those tend to ship first. Yeah, because like the sideshow exclusive ones are the special edition that release overseas too. So maybe they ship those ones out like first batch.
But what's so interesting is, like we talked about, Steve, like Graham got his directly from Sideshow, right? And he's still waiting.
Yes, for you're talking about for Vader.
DX28 Vader, yeah. I got mine from Underground, and it's just the deluxe. It wasn't the special edition. It didn't come with like the little hologram thing or whatever.
Only Sideshow gets the special editions.
Right.
Like Underground can't get any of that stuff.
But I guess what I was getting at is I already got it from Underground, who gets their stuff from Sideshow.
That's a good point.
So that's what's weird about Graham not having.
I don't know if he
yet.
got the special. I don't know if Graham got the special edition one or not. I'm not sure if he did or not.
Because like you said, Sideshow, that is always exclusive. It's just like why we ordered, John Wick from Sideshow. We wanted that extra accessory or whatever. So
yeah, exactly. Special edition rifle. Got to get that rifle.
Adrian, they did have it in stock like 2 days ago, but I didn't see it today when I looked. But it would be worth checking.
Yeah, he says Underground has no. It's out. It's not in stock.
Yeah.
Not in stock. We got channel member Collection Obsession in the house. Says sorry I'm late. No apologies needed. Thank you for being here as always. Let's see. 1Adam12 says Sideshow Ambassador told me a week ago I should get the shipment notification by the end of this month for Vader. If I don't, I may eat the NRD and cancel order from eBay.
I'm in the same boat as
I would just wait. I would just be patient. It's got to be getting really, really close. I wouldn't just like me personally. You can do what you want, but I wouldn't just eat an NRD being this close. You've waited this long. You might as well just wait it out, bro.
That's a good point. I was just about to say
don't eat an NRD just to get it like a week or two earlier. That it could literally ship in a week. You know what I mean? By the time you order one from eBay, maybe it's already going to be shipping from Sideshow. So I would just wait it out. At this point.
But keep that in mind for like a figure. If there's a figure you really feel like you want first couple weeks, be thinking about that, because Sideshow is definitely showing us that like they're getting that, like it's been really slow. And so, again, patience is one thing, but like Steve said, man, I'm kind of in the same boat with Catwoman. It's like I've already paid the NRD, like that figure's already pretty much paid off. So like I'm just waiting for that last payment to come through, like for them to say like, hey, make this last payment, it's going to ship to you. At this point, if I cancel it, knowing our luck, it'll be shipping out the next week or something. So at this point, definitely, like Steve said, just wait it out, dude.
Just be patient. Just wait it out. Okay. 000, obviously you did not get. No. I did score 000 in the lottery, which also one last thing. I'm sitting there reading all this, like they're releasing it, and all of a sudden I'm looking at the comments on Facebook, and Sideshow is in the comments, and they made a comment that said no lottery. They said for 000 it said no lottery, and then it was gone. Like it was closer to when it was released. I got in a queue, and I'm like, what the heck? Why am I in a queue all of a sudden? Sideshow literally said in the Facebook comments no lottery. That ended up being wrong. So it's just, here I am thinking, because it was like SMS, like sign up for text alerts to get notified when it goes live. So I'm thinking like, oh, this is a text message only scenario that they're trying for this. Like you have to have SMS enabled notifications, and then they're going to send it, and that's how you get it. But dude, no, those text it was still messages, a lottery.
Do you get those texts?
They come through sometimes like 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes late.
Yeah, dude. Your best bet is to just like be there on your desktop.
Yep.
Also be on your phone. I mean, again, I've missed out on every single one I've gone for. I didn't go for 000, but I even heard that they had a was there a link that you could go to that like people were waiting in the queue, but some people were able to get it like by going to this like direct link or something, and it was already on the web page or something like that. I'd heard somebody mention that.
I heard some rumblings about it being, like you could go onto their like you could just get onto the Sideshow website and then search for it, and then you could get it, but they closed that real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes, 1M12. Be strong. Just wait for it. Don't just like give up money. You know what I mean? You could use that money towards something else. I always say like, don't. It's already expensive enough. It always makes me, it hurts me. It hurts my soul when people just eat their NRDs. Oh, that's why you order from Underground Figures, no NRD.
But on the flip side, make sure like the Underground's been awesome, but like you lose track of how many you you get.
Because you're not paying, so you got to be really careful. And
yeah,
the no NRD is like a privilege policy, so like you can't just abuse it and cancel stuff left and right. Okay, let's move on. 000's coming home for me, and BT1. At some point, I'll get BT1. I don't know when. Probably closer to release, I'll order it. But yes, let's move on. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this guy real quick. And I just want to say, what's up, Ryan Stadler? He says, I'm so happy they gave us these. Yes, me too. These, if you're talking about the troopers or if you're talking about the droids, I'm happy for both. Sorry, give me 1 second. What do you think of these? What's the word? Yeah, these are dope, dude. These are dope. Straight. It looks to me like it's a straight reissue of the one a few like 4 years ago. Oh, why is this cut off? Oh, let me do some work here. Do some work. Do some crop.
You hit 50 in the chat. And you just let the production value go down the drain, man.
Hold on, sorry. I gotta go fast through this.
No, while you're doing that, I'll just keep speaking on what I like about it. Like I'm like I've been wanting just a stormtrooper. Like this is technically like, you know, Return of the Jedi Stormtrooper, even though it's not labeled as that.
Yeah, and it was labeled.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was labeled as that initially for the first release. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
It might have been. I don't remember.
I'm excited, man. Having the Death Star stuff like that. I cannot wait to put these with my 40th Vader. That's what these are going to be saved for. With my Kenobi Vader, I'm going to have him like with Kenobi. I kind of want to recreate that battle scene. That's why I have him on the rock base right now. But yeah, these are for sure going with that 40th anniversary Vader. I'm going to start just with one. I'm really wanting to get two, man. But like I said, with Star Wars, like there's so many characters I still don't have that I feel weird getting two troopers when I could be, you know, putting that money towards like a Luke or somebody, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. You could always start with one, you know what I mean? Like this is the thing is like this figure was released 4 years ago. It's already out there. The price of it was like $350, $400+ if you wanted the Death Star panel, if you wanted the deluxe. But now you can get this for $240.
That's crazy.
Which is an insane price well, I guess I shouldn't say it's an insane price. Like that's what it's a fair price and also it's a straight reissue, so you're not getting anything new. So I shouldn't say it's an insane price. It's a fair price considering what the market is for this figure right now. And like this backdrop is really cool. I have it with my Han Solo Stormtrooper disguise. It's really cool. I just wish it took USB plug instead of batteries. Stacy says it right here. I love it, but I wish the Death Star panel was updated to USB.
Yeah. I
agree wholeheartedly. I wish it was USB, but then again, I guess you could just dummy battery it. I always hear the answer like, oh, well, you can just use a dummy battery. I don't want to have to buy a dummy battery. Like it's just another thing. They're not like, it's cheaper to get a USB cable than it is a dummy battery at the end of the day. So I don't want to have to buy a dummy battery set. And these like go up the side channel. So it like goes up through here, the batteries. I think you have to like insert them vertically. So it's just.
Can you make this displayed as like a hallway? Like, will they connect kind of like that, or will the base get in the way? Because I was hoping I could kind of make like a. So
you can make them like you can put them side by side.
Right, but I meant like, can you make them? Would it be impossible to make like almost a corner, like if you got three of them with the base and it makes like a U like this, and you could kind of have them. You get what I'm trying to say? Like almost try to make like a diorama out of it.
I would think that you could. I would think you could take the panel and move it like that, like to a certain extent.
Oh, DeFeo Dome says they lock together.
Oh, there you go.
Really cool, man. Thank you for that. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that the bases or I think they lock together sideways. They're not going to lock together if you go a 90-degree angle though.
Right.
So they're just going to be freestanding is my guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. Ryan says it was Return of the Jedi. I was about to eBay one, but now got two of these. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. You get two of these for the price of one now. 16 Star Wars Pimzoid says ordered 4 of these Stormtroopers. Same question. Quick. Do you think, or how quick do you think Sideshow will ship these? I know I don't want to say the same thing, but same answer. It's just so hard to tell. I would hope they would ship these sooner because it's a reissue, but I don't know. They're released.
These are already available.
They're just going so slow on releases for everything right now. So it's just, I don't know. That's a great question, man. I wish I had this answer to this question. I'm sorry to let you down.
I will say though, this will, like, if you're gonna do what I'm doing and have them for the 40th Vader, this will for sure be there before that. So like, I'm good waiting on these, especially if I get multiples. Like, I do not want to pay the extra fees if I'm like going through TBA or whatever for this figure. Like, so if Sideshow gets it out late to me, I'll be okay. Because again, Stormtroopers are awesome, but I'll be okay waiting on it, especially if I'm getting like you're getting 4 of them. Like, that's, I definitely understand why you want to get it for like
That's
right
dope.
at retail. Yeah, dude. I think
badass.
that, yeah, that's gonna be cool when those come in, man.
I want to look right now at what Stormtrooper. Man, there's a lot of troopers on. There are a lot of troopers on Sideshow.
This to me is just like classic. When you think of Star Wars, man, I mean, this is just the classic trooper, man. That's what I like. Is like, it just.
Oh boy.
What'd you find out, man?
I also just saw that the dewback is low stock remaining. If anybody wants a dewback. Dewback Deluxe and Dewback Standard, low stock. I was just saw the Dewback and Sand Trooper is not low stock, but the Dewback itself, both versions, is low stock. I just saw that. Right, it was right above this Stormtrooper. I'm sorry if I interrupted you. So it says expected. So this is the thing. Sideshow usually, like, sometimes they'll change their verbiage. Like, so this is released, but it's expected to ship June to September. And I think Justin, you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you froze. You were just looking.
Hey, you said something about Dewback, man.
Oh yeah, Dewback. So I was just saying, like, Sideshow says expected to ship like June to September. It's so hard to tell because now they're giving these huge windows, June, July, August, September. So they're doing like 4 months of a window to basically make it so that it's going to, their hope is we're going to get it shipped within this 4 months so that we don't have to then delay it and have you get your NRD back if you want to cancel. So their way around not having to reissue NRDs to people is make these gigantic shipping windows, which sucks. But hopefully it ships in June. Hopefully it ships a little sooner, like it's released. Hopefully it ships sooner, but it looks like they're banking on expecting it to ship in June or later. That's just kind of their projection on their website. So June to September, that's really what you got to go with, but it's just so
Steve,
hard.
are you just getting the Dewback or are you getting the set of 2?
Oh, dude, I'm getting that Dewback Sand Trooper, man. That's
what I was
most
gonna say.
Wanted.
Luckily, that's still like, that doesn't have the low stock, but the Dewback, if you just wanted the Dewback, yeah, the Dewback and the Dewback Deluxe version, are low stock remaining. And I don't know, man. Last time that these were low stock, like they were done within like the day or like the next day. I don't know if this will be the same. I know that Spider-Man 3 Toby is low stock as well, like the Deluxe.
I wonder like how many Dewbacks they're making. Like that's a huge piece. Like
I know that you're wanting that. I think that was like number 1 or 2 on your most anticipated, dude. I know you're wanting that. How big is that thing going to be?
It's 32 inches long.
Oh God.
It's 2.5 feet.
Space for it, man.
It's actually 2 2/3. What is that? 2 2/3 feet ish. Yeah. 2 feet 8 inches.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know if I have the space for that, man. I might have to pass.
Oh, it's going in its own case. It's basically going in its own case.
That to me is like a future Grail type of thing for me. Like the Dewback. I don't know if they'll ever do another Dewback. Like for real. Like I mean, that's going to be like just a great like centerpiece, man.
I cannot wait to get that, dude. It's gonna look so cool. And then like the OG A New Hope. This guy way back here, right here. Boop. A New Hope Sand Trooper with the orange pauldron. Putting that in with the new Sand Trooper Sergeant. Come on now, man. It's gonna be dope. Anyways, I digress. Great looking trooper. I'm excited because I want one of these. Like I don't have. I really don't have an OG Stormtrooper right now, other than the Sand Trooper. And like Luke and Han in Stormtrooper Disguise, like they double as a Stormtrooper, but I would never display them as that. They double as a New Hope Stormtroopers. But yeah, I'm excited. For this. I love this like green hue to the lenses. Always I do too, that. Man.
Don't you agree? This is just like classic Star. This is classic Star Wars to me.
Yeah, this is like classic, timeless, man.
Yeah,
100%. Cool.
But Sand Troopers, you're number 1, right? Like your favorite trooper.
Sand Trooper's like one of my favorite ones. Like you're talking to all of them.
Yeah, like for your figures. Like, do you like? Is the Sand Trooper the one you like the look of the best?
I've always just like been like that's probably the one I've liked the most, and Death Troopers, especially the specialist with the pauldron on looks badass. But I mean,
Yeah.
Stormtroopers just in general, just like I like the I really like the Rogue One Stormtrooper. That's like probably that's the look that I like. The figure, the clean, like it's really clean and it's kind of shiny, and just the design, it's like a little bit more sleek. It looks so good. But I also really like the OT Troopers. There's a very slim margin between them, but this looks great, man. I love the Death Star panels. I'm gonna pick one of these up. Are you for sure gonna get 2 of these?
No, but I'm for sure going to get one. But when it comes in, if I really feel like I need another one, see, the thing with me, I love Scout Troopers, so I really want to get one. I'm kind of like focused, like out of all the movies from the OT, like Return of the Jedi, it just happened the time I'm collecting the release and a lot of these. Yeah, dude. So that's what I'm saying. This, a Scout Trooper, maybe even with the bike, eventually. But I love the look of the Scout Trooper, so I'm thinking about just picking one of those up and one of these up instead. But because it's just, you know what I'm saying though, about like getting doubles. Like I want 2 of them, but I don't know if that's like would just start my collection if I need to maybe just get one, and then I can always add it down the line maybe. But
yeah,
they just look amazing together. Like this right here, this picture right here, they just look, they're they're designed
so cool,
to be,
man.
yeah. So
cool. So yeah, man, exciting stuff. Yeah, this is cool. This is a cool shot right here.
Just
guys,
classic,
we got 51 in the house. If you have not already, please hit that like button. We've been rolling at 50. That was the goal. Justin and I talked about, dang, we got to hit that 50. We got to hit that 5-0 tonight.
Yeah,
it's got to happen. And it did. So thank you all so much for being here. And please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already, as I'm on my journey towards 1,000 subs. And it's going to be a banger of a stream once we hit that point. Big Rib, this comment that I've had up for a while now. The most I have pre-ordered this week at one time. Revan, Starkiller, and 2 Stormtroopers coming home. Hell yeah. Let's go. I also pre-ordered Revan and Starkiller because, again, don't forget, Revan and Starkiller, if you want the limited coin, if you want the coin, is a limited exclusive, timed exclusive. So I forget, I don't know how much time is on the timer. Somebody in the chat can look it up, but Dice says Hot Toys is so cheap they don't include the USB cables. My new $20 video lights came with the USB charging cable. Yeah, and it would be nice if they included a cable. They probably wouldn't include one that's long enough. And I also have a feeling like if they did, they would probably cheap out on that cable so bad. Like think about mass-produced figures with just these mass-produced USB cables. They're probably going to be the cheapest cable that they can get. You know what I mean? So yeah,
absolutely.
Either way, it sucks. Either way, it sucks having to go buy shit. When you buy a figure, last thing I want to do is go buy more shit. Let's see here. Ryan says, I feel like Darth Vader and the Inquisitor is looking and searching for Obi-Wan series to release. Dude, I cannot wait for Obi-Wan. Cannot wait. Bring home the GOAT, both versions.
That's been saying March for like, they never even updated. I don't know if they have now, but it's been saying March for like since the beginning of time. Yeah.
Collection Obsessions. This is a really good point. If the troopers are a reissue, why do they have new MMS numbers? Great point. I just know that it's a reissue of the actual, like the physical, everything that comes with it is the same exact thing, but they're marketing it as just like Stormtrooper. So they're giving it a new MMS number for some reason or another. I'm not really sure. Maybe there's some subtle changes. I don't know. But there you go. That's the answer I got. Emmy Dyson says the 20% coupon Sideshow sent me for canceling Young Barry doesn't even work. Damn. Gotta call tomorrow. That sucks. We got They Call Me Queso Blanco in the house. He says, just popping in. What's up, legends? What's up, bro? Thank you so much for being here, Austin. Always good to see you, man. Adrian says, who is Dewback? I'm just a casual Star Wars fan. The Dewback is what the Sand Troopers ride. Like if you've seen A New Hope, it's like the desert creature, big looking dinosaur thing. There you go.
And the deluxe, just so everybody knows, the deluxe version has that like where you can have the mouth
movable,
be open.
yeah, and movable arm where the leg comes up. Yep.
Definitely worth getting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get it.
16 Star Wars Pimzoid says, I live by the rule of at least 2 of any trooper. Dude, if I did that, I would be so screwed.
I get that though. I get that, but it's hard, man.
Collection says got to have 2 Stormtroopers. Everyone is saying at least 2.
I know. But let me
I
ask y'all
ordered one
this, chat.
Stormtrooper, probably gonna get two.
Yeah, Brett. Let me ask y'all this though, chat. Like, if you're like me, who's just now starting their collection, you know, not even a full year in, and I still don't have a Han, a Luke, a Leia, like those type of characters. I don't even have, like, you know, there's characters from Mando I still want, all this stuff. Would y'all still be wanting 2 troopers, or is it because y'all already have like a big Star Wars collection where you're feeling like, yeah, I definitely want 2 troopers? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know if y'all are kind of. I would assume the people commenting have big collections. I would assume.
I think another thing is too is like, I don't know about that. I don't know if like everybody just have big collections, or like they're just so iconic that people are like, I want 2 Stormtroopers.
No, I get it. Trust me, dude. I totally get it.
It might just be like
I'm
people's like, I'm getting
for,
2 anyways.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking though. Is like, that's the decisions I'm constantly weighing out. Is like, my curse is like, I love a lot of different things, not just Star Wars.
That's where you got to pick your battles, man.
Out. Yeah, it is.
You do. My thought process on it, I don't want to like give advice, or like, I don't like being like, I don't want to influence anybody's decisions. But my thought process is like, especially once you get into multiple IPs, I mean, one big thing is like budget, but the other thing is like, once you get into multiple IPs, if you're going to go down the 2 trooper rabbit hole, then for every trooper you get, theoretically you're missing out on another figure you can get from another IP. So just keep that in mind when you're getting stuff. Like, a trooper is a trooper, but at the same time, like, you could have another named character for probably a little bit more price, right? So you just gotta like be mindful. Now, maybe you want to pick like your absolute favorite troopers, right? Like, that's what I was gonna say. That's why I say like, these troopers for a lot of people are just so like OT iconic. Like, a lot of people want 2 of them, right?
I'll say this one. This is the first trooper that's come out that I feel like I really want 2 of them, and knowing that those bases click in, and it's mainly because I know I'm already getting the 40th Vader, and like, I'm already picturing that would be like on its own shelf. I'd love to see that displayed. Yeah. I mean, again, Scout Trooper's like my favorite look, but there's a lot of like that are still available right now, like the Mandalorian Scout Trooper. Like, you know,
you can get the Scout Trooper, even the Return of the Jedi one, for a good price.
Yeah, so I totally get what y'all are saying, and I do think that's a good point, Steve. Like, pick out, like, you know, some people love the clones, and they really want those 2 clones with the battle damage Vader or Anakin, you know. So it's one of those things where you definitely, I mean, you got to pick your battles, like you said, man. It's tough because you want everything, you know.
Yep. Jose, how dare you? I may cancel the Kenobi show Obi-Wan. I have the Clone Wars one on order, and I have 2 minute pre-orders. Well, you better just cancel one of your other pre-orders. Get out of here with that. How dare you?
I do think that Obi-Wan,
cancel the GOAT.
I think the Obi-Wan from Kenobi is gonna look really, really good. I'm putting my my opinion out right now. I know that people, like, I've heard a few people concerned it hasn't come out yet, so they're like, man, I wonder if it's like. I think that might be a good thing, because that at least shows you like, hey, maybe they're like, they saw a problem and they're fixing it, and it's going to come out better. The head sculpt's going to come out a lot better, and I don't know, man. I got to have it now that I have the Kenobi Vader. I just want those 2 side by side, and plus Ewan McGregor, man. I need an.
They need that figure to hit, dude. They cannot mess that head sculpt up. They need that figure to be good. Please do not mess up Obi-Wan. They need it to be good. This is funny. Henry Dyson says, I live by the rule of 2 also. Right now, I only have 2 Star Wars figures in my whole collection. I love it.
He gets 2 troopers, and then when another trooper comes out, he sells those 2, gets another 2. He's just constantly replacing 2 troopers. But is Obi-Wan the GOAT, Steve?
What do you mean is Obi-Wan the GOAT?
I'm just testing you. I'm testing to see if you're, you know, I'm hearing all this talk about 000 and BT1. I just want to see where your allegiance lies, is all.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, hold on. We're going to be blocked off for a sec. I apologize. Yes, Obi-Wan is the GOAT. Yes, he is. Sorry, I'm in the middle of, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I got to crop
No, it's okay, man. You're just making everybody wait, but it's all right.
I got to crop these photos.
Okay, I'm actually excited now that I'm seeing these photos, man. I haven't really got a chance to like really look at these.
Oh, dude, you're in for a treat. These look really good.
I saw them on the stories, but there were so many that I was just like going through them, and Connor from Hot Toys Hotline was messaging me a lot of pictures, and it was just so much, dude. Yeah, there was so much to take in, man.
So troopers, you're gonna at least get 1. You might get 2. right?
Yeah, for right now, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna get one, and don't be surprised if I get two, but I'm 100% for sure getting one.
Yep. Text Boy says I would work my way up into 2 as a new collector. It took me years to get comfortable. Just recent, actually, when I started doubling down. There you go. Valkyrie Magnus. What's up, Valkyrie Magnus? Thank you for being here. It says I started collecting in November and I have 3 Stormtroopers. Awesome. Damn, nice. Christian says I feel like you need to get 2 with Vader. That's fair. That's a really fair point. Stacy says, hey Justin, have you thought about what display cases you're going to get as your collection grows? I have 7 DTOFs and they're full now. I'm really considering going to MODUSPACE. You should go to MODUSPACE.
Did you put Stacy up to this, Steve? Because you want me to use code word sneaker?
I did not.
You want me to use code word sneaker for 20% off? No, Stacy, great question, Stacy.
Oh, hold on, not 20% off. I never said. Hold on.
Hold on.
$20, $20 off. Hold on a second now. Damn.
Hold on.
Don't give you spreading any fake coupons around here.
$20 off, y'all. $20 off. My bad, dude. That just
it's all good. That was
hey,
fun.
Listen, Stacy, great question. Yes, I'm absolutely considering MODUSPACE, and everybody, you know, when the first time I ever talked to Steve, I was like, dude, I got floating shells. He's like, oh, dude, that's great. That's cool. Last time I talked to him last week, dude, you're going to want to protect those figures. Dust. Gonna have dust on them. And I'm like, I thought you said floating shells are good for a beginning collector, but now
they are good for when you're starting out, man. I mean, if you want to dust your figures, you can dust them.
So now I'm paranoid. I'm like looking at Vader. I'm like, dang it, I already see a little bit of dust there.
Oh, Vader will get dusty easily.
Oh, dude, he already is
daily.
Yeah. But yeah, Stacy, great question. I'm looking into it. I'm laughing because like I'm just counting up all the money I'm talking about spending. Like, gonna get a display case, gonna get 2 troopers, gonna get 40th anniversary. You know, all this different.
You got all them pre-orders already. It's dangerous.
I know, man. Dude. It's
and then
dangerous.
An event like this hits. Crazy.
Yeah, and we haven't even gotten to the 25th anniversary announcements yet. That's what's scary.
Yeah. Austin says I'd rather go for the new Sand Trooper, more to look at than the plain dudes. Dude, Sand Troopers are dope, man. I love that Sand Trooper.
They do look cool, man. They do look
they're
really
so
cool.
awesome. Jose says I may wait to see how the head sculpt comes out, see the in-hand reviews first before I cancel. I don't care. I will buy the Obi-Wan. I want it to be really, really good. I hope it's amazing and it's gonna hit. I know it's going to, but I'm buying it. It doesn't matter. I'm buying the figure. It's just all Obi-Wans come home. That's it. 16 Star Wars Pimzoy says I only collect Star Wars, but I must have troopers to flank my main characters. Like my 14 501st clone troopers. Damn. It's awesome. I do have 2 of those. See, if you only collect Star Wars, that's how I was starting off too. You can really like do whatever you can really just, you can go there.
That's what I love and hate about Star Wars. I love how deep these lines can go. And I love that, but I love so much other stuff that I can't just collect Star Wars. That's why I hate it. I can't keep up, man. It is like so much awesome stuff.
Gotta really pick your battles, man.
You do, man, and it's tough. But that's awesome that you have that display. I do think that makes it feel more alive when you have the Stormtroopers like walking around your characters and stuff. It makes it feel like more of a scene, which is really cool.
Yeah. This is a really good point. 1M12 says I pre-ordered 1 Stormtrooper. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to wait for a few weeks to see what else they announce this week in advance of May 4th. And 25th anniversary of Phantom before I order a second. Great point. Great point. Like I know like everybody's jumping right now to pre-order and get all these different figures. Revan, Starkiller, Stormtrooper, 000, BT1, Clone Commander Cody, a future Grail. But don't forget May the 4th is literally a week from yesterday. It's this week, May the 4th already. And we got 25th anniversary of Phantom Menace coming up. So just keep all that in mind because there's going to be more stuff announced.
And you're seeing why Star Wars is so powerful is like you had to get that limited release this week. You had to get it. Now, hey man, you just got Revan, you just got Starkiller. Man, oh my gosh, man. I gotta hold off for a couple weeks. Gotta hold off. Like Steve just said, less than a week, we're gonna get a few more announcements. I mean, it's hard to keep up, man. It is tough to get.
It's crazy what they did. Like Revan, Starkiller, BT1, 000. Stormtrooper, Clone Commander Cody. Is that it? 6?
Yeah.
See, like when you have to say, is that it? Like that's when you know it's.
And then they're gonna be dropping. They're gonna be dropping Artis and Kylo soon probably, if I had to guess.
Oh, brother. MB Dyson says, I have Snowspeeder, Luke, and R2. I need an Empire Yoda for my third. Dude, Empire Yoda's dope. Great figure. Big Rip says, I don't have a big 1/6 collection, and I grew with OT Star Wars. I just collect other IP, DC, Marvel. My Star Wars collection is my slowest growing. All right. You got to get more. Oh, then he says, a lot of the Star Wars OT stuff I want are grails that I can't get. That is a sad fact. A lot of are these older OT figures that are grails. Yep. Stacy says, all right, 20% off. No.
Sorry, I got carried away. I thought Steve had, $20 off.
Valkyrie Magnus says, Obi-Wan is the GOAT. I'm sorry, I interrupted you for a very special comment right here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Obi-Wan is the GOAT. Let's go. Yeah, if we had an event here, that'd be dope. Adrian says, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Adrian says, have you done a collection tour video, Justin?
I haven't.
You will.
I will, but I'm trying to think of the number I would get to before I'd want to do a tour. I'm thinking, I mean, y'all let me know like what a good amount is. I was thinking like at least 20.
Maybe wait till like after, like, you should do one at least like early on. Like early on. You know what I mean? Like, you should do one where you know that after the first one you do, the next one you do, there's going to be like a pretty substantial change or like a big jump in how your display is and stuff like that. Like that's kind of how mine is. Like I went from DTOFs. I had half my stuff. My first collection tour is a DTOFs, and then half my stuff is still in boxes. I literally just videoed boxes on the floor.
Yeah.
And then it went to like MODUSPACE. And then my next one, spoiler alert, I've completed filming of my next collection tour. Breaking news, everybody in the chat. Breaking news. Wow. My third one has been filmed. The filming was completed today. I have to voice it over. And then my third collection tour, which I know a lot of people have been asking me for, oh my gosh, you need to do another collection tour, it's incoming. It's imminent. Okay, so just know that. But yeah, you want to do it when there's like kind of a substantial change.
No,
right?
and I do like telling people like, hey, I'm just starting out. Like I only got this many because I think that, you got to start somewhere. And so that was kind of why I wanted to start the channel anyway. So I think that's a good idea too. Great point, Adrian. I'll keep you updated. Y'all, this chat will be the first to know when I decide to get started filming that. So yeah, I appreciate that comment.
Stacy says Obi-Wan's the GOAT. Let's go. Jose is just talking mess over here. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Definitely not true. Christian says, let's go. I'm hyped for the tour, Steve. Let's go. Grand Admiral Christian Cooper. I'm hyped. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. This is going to happen, but it might not happen until I get my in-art Batman now. I don't know. It's going to happen at some point. This ain't true, Christian. Get out of here. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to this. What time? It was already an hour and a half in. What time is it? 9:19.
9:19.
Well, okay. Let's get through this. So they had this Power of the Dark Side event, which this looks really badass. This looks really cool. I'm just going to start going through pictures. This is a really cool display. I think this is awesome. Like,
I love that.
This looks so dope. Such a cool display. I love these panels and stuff they got up here too, but this looks so good, man. And this is another funny thing. We'd all talked all this mess. Oh my God, what are they going to do for Darkseid? They're going to come out with all these figures. They're going to come out with Dooku. They're going to come out with a new Kylo Ren. They're going to come out with another Darth Vader. No, all we got was Revan and Starkiller in this big bunch. I shouldn't say all we got because those are two bangers. But I will say, I remember when we were talking about the poster, that was kind of my thought. I said, like, we're probably going to potentially get the Inquisitors, which they showcase them again. They've got to be coming. Like, they've got to announce them at some point. But yeah, these are all figures that have already been out, except Revan and Starkiller. This looks sick. Like, this in and of itself is just a cool Darkseid display. And you get this giant Grogu in the middle. These Cos babies. They really go crazy on these. This is cool. Yeah. This is cool. You haven't seen this. You haven't seen this.
I haven't seen this picture, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
So here we have a Bark Speeder, which I have this right here. This bark speeder and sidecar. This is literally pretty much how mine is set up, except I have this clone. I have this exact same clone set up, but then I got my heavy weapons clone like holding the pistol up like this. Looks pretty cool. This ATRT is coming out later this year, which I will be picking up to put in my Clone Wars display. And then we have this repaint bark speeder, which is from the Clone Wars with Anakin and young Ahsoka on it. This is a potential. I think this has the possibility of releasing because it's a repaint. It's a bark speeder repaint. Like, they could easily do this. My question is, what would be included with it? Like, what are they going to do for that? What would be cool is if they just put both the figures with it and they did like a 2-pack with the bark speeder. That would be cool. Yeah. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I saved the best for last because we got this guy right here. Wow. A future Grail, the GOAT, Clone Commander, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Future Grail, you think?
Future Grail.
Is every Obi-Wan a Grail though to you? Or is that like your actual? I didn't know if you were just saying that to be because it's Obi-Wan, or if you really.
That's a great question.
Yeah,
he's just a pure Grail character, so the answer is yes.
Yeah. Which one you more excited for? The that one, or the Clone Wars, or the Kenobi?
Oh, dude, that's so hard to answer.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
They're both like so good. It's probably a tie, man. They're both so good in like their different ways. You know what I mean? Like, I want that Kenobi representation of him battling Vader, but then also like this Clone Wars one is like his arc through Clone Wars is like some of my favorite Obi-Wan material. Yeah. Some of my favorite Obi-Wan material is him going through Clone Wars. So this is really cool. This is really cool. You got any thoughts on this stuff? Or you want to get any of this stuff?
Yeah, because I'm finishing up where I left off years ago with Clone Wars, so I'm like really into that right now. So I'm like, that Obi-Wan is definitely intriguing. The Anakin I already was kind of interested in because of Ahsoka. So yeah, dude, I'm definitely interested in it. I'm wanting to get this Kenobi one. That's the one I'm more looking forward to. Just because I just love the way the character looks, and I liked his arc, and that even though it was a limited 6-episode thing, like I really grown to really like the Kenobi show, like especially the main focus of it, dude, which was him and Vader. Like that, all that stuff worked for me. There's some stuff that didn't, but yeah, dude, this is a great. I love how, I mean, there's no reason not to get both of them. I think they're both like iconic looks for the characters, and once they release that Padawan Obi-Wan, which we're hoping we get next week, that's going to be.
I hope so.
That might be number one for me, man. That just episode 1 Obi-Wan could be like my favorite interpretation of Obi-Wan, just because that was like the first introduction of that character on the big screen for me. Ewan McGregor's first, outing as Obi-Wan, just iconic with Maul and Qui-Gon. So
yeah, dude, that figure's coming.
Yeah, dude, it's got to be. It's got to be.
Yep. I can't believe this like Obi-Wan is still available for. I can't believe like this one still hasn't hit waitlist. I'm surprised.
Dude, it looks great. It looks
I'm
great.
Surprised.
Man.
We're gonna get to some more photos of it, but here's some like I'm gonna skip through some of this stuff. This is really cool. This like life-size Vader they have in this corridor. I think that's really cool looking. Like that. Awesome. What a cool entrance. This would be so fun to go to. They got all this cool like dark side.
Now wait a minute. Put that back right there. Is there anything we can
Nah, it's just a dark side themed thing.
There's no Easter eggs in here, you don't think?
No. Grievous. Okay.
Well, so look at Kylo at the bottom right, dude.
Episode 7 Kylo. ATST, AT-AT, Star Destroyer. Wow, maybe we're getting all those. Let me get just a couple comments real quick. Yeah, one Adam tells us that Clone Wars Obi-Wan looks so good. Jose says people are sleeping on it. Yeah, I agree. Grail.
Yeah.
Ryan Sadler says, with Legends Cures, it looks like we're getting it. It'd be dope to get Mara Jade. Yeah, dude, I think that could potentially happen. I think Legends, they could go down that rabbit hole. Collection Obsession real quick says, so with all the recently announced figures, will you be disappointed or relieved if only 2 figures get announced May the 4th, 25th anniversary? I think May the 4th is going to be a separate thing. Or maybe they announce like 1 figure from 25th anniversary Phantom Menace. Actually, no, hold on. Let me say this again. because I do think with May the 4th, with all the hype of Phantom Menace coming back into theaters, I think that we get a potential like 25th anniversary, the Phantom Menace reveal. And I think the one we're going to get is Obi-Wan. I think that's the first one coming.
Yeah, I've been saying it. I've been saying this for a while. Like, it's gonna, to me, I think it just makes sense for it to go hand in hand. Like, the May 4th announcements is the 25th anniversary announcements. I mean, the movie, everybody's gonna be talking about it. They're doing collectible popcorn tins, all day movie marathons. It just makes total sense. But again, it makes almost too much sense to where you're almost wondering, are they not gonna do it? Because it just seems to make sense. But I do think it's gonna be Padawan, Obi-Wan. And dude, I'm sorry, man. I do think, I know it's probably not necessary. I do see us potentially getting a new Maul. I think
a new Maul is coming as well.
Yeah,
I agree. But I won't be if we only get like a couple figures announced for May the 4th, I can see them doing maybe like one release and maybe like a couple, 2 to 3 announcements. I think that could happen. Like maybe I don't really, after last year when there were only 3 things, like I don't anticipate we're going to get a ton. So honestly, I think it'd be nice to get stuff, but at the same time, like I wouldn't say I'm disappointed. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily relieved either. I think it kind of is what it is. Kind of a lame answer, but I guess I would lean more towards being relieved because of all the stuff that got announced to release this past week.
I'll put it this way. I'd rather get 2 absolute 10 out of 10 announcements like they did with Revan and Starkiller. I'd rather get just 2 than like 4 or 5 announcements where it was kind of like, oh, okay, that's cool, I'll collect it. But I'd rather get just 2 if it means we're getting like 10 out of 10 characters. Like, you know,
I think they're gonna kind of go. I think Phantom Menace is gonna get some love, dude. Prequels right now are at an all-time high for just like nostalgia. Like people our age grew up with it. Like they need to capitalize on Phantom Menace. They cannot let that line just go 2 figures and be done with it. They need to capitalize. All we have right now is Maul and Qui-Gon. Like you have to capitalize on that line. That's my new opinion on it. Now that I'm really thinking about it, prequels are so big. Everyone that's grown up about it or grown up around it is like that age. Like so many of my friends that collect too, even. And just the love for the prequels, you have to go into this line. Like you gotta give the love that you did for like Attack of the Clones, right? That's what I would say.
Yeah. And my thing is this with Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace is probably one of the most hyped movies.
Bye, Ben.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, bro. Have a great night.
One of the most anticipated films ever. I mean, when that came out, when it was announced that Phantom Menace was coming out, it was such a huge event that like a lot of people remember more of the build up to the movie than they do like the actual movie. Like it was a massive
Darth Maul was
cultural
super
event.
Hype.
Yes. So I'm with Steve. Like the Phantom Menace is the movie of the prequels in terms of just the one that I could see them just really giving us a really deep line of, because I just feel like there's so much potential with different versions of different characters that we haven't even seen yet. And plus, it's Phantom Menace, man. It's what started the whole prequel trilogy. It was the first Star Wars movie to come out.
Give us some stuff.
If
they're doing all that for Attack of the Clones, you've got to give Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
And Revenge of the Sith when that rolls around. You got to give us more.
Yeah.
But Brad says, I hope to get my invoice from Underground soon for Clone Wars Obi-Wan. Dude, I hope so. I hope that figure comes out soon. Do I have a Kylo Ren? Adrian says, no, I currently don't have any. I had a couple Rays. One had a problem with it, so I got rid of it. But I currently do not collect sequels. Maybe in due time, but there's just too much other stuff I'm trying to get. And those figures, they're just, a lot of them are just you can get them for a very low price. So not ones that I'm like really trying to get at the moment. There's so much stuff coming out, but eventually I probably will go down that route at some point.
The Kylo's fantastic though.
The Kylo's great. Really I do want to get a Kylo, but I prefer the episode 7 look. I prefer the OG Kylo.
I get that. Yeah. I just had to have the Adam Driver head sculpt with mine. That's why I wanted him to be the first.
Yeah, that's the downside. You don't get the head sculpt. But I really like the OG look of him. We got Grand Admiral Thrawn's office gifting 1 channel membership. Thank you so much, man, for your support and for gifting a membership. And the special person in the chat is Tighter FL. Well deserved. Welcome in, bro, to the Evil Empire. Very well deserved, man. And I know too, like the gifted channel memberships, they only give you one option, and that's Grand Admiral status. So welcome in for a month as a Grand Admiral, Tighter FL. Thank you, Thrawn's Office.
Thrawn's Office, man. Great dude.
Grand Admiral of the Evil Empire. Thank you, bro. Yes, great dude. Love chat.
Definitely,
Love chat
definitely a dude you want in the Empire, Steve. I mean, that's a dude that'll be there.
Dude,
for
that'll. Yep. I
Absolutely.
agree. This picture of Revan, dude, S tier, figure of the year 2025 right here. Figure of the year 2025, Darth Revan. Book it. Starkiller looks really good too, but this guy is. I don't see anything wrong with this figure. Perfect figure. One thing, 2 USB sabers, only 1 USB saber. They should have given my man another USB saber.
Yeah,
but
dude,
look at how
insane.
Cool he looks, man. This is
He looks incredible.
Crazy
and so does,
good.
I mean, Revan's already been talked about
Also,
so much.
Yep. Also, I noticed too on here this graded base. They gave it like this like bronzish color. I like that, even though it's not like this. And like this nameplate looks a little bit different. So like I know it's like kind of the same graded base, but like I like the coloring, a little subtle color change.
That Vader suit material.
Exact same.
That's the only thing holding that figure back.
Yeah,
man.
this pleather.
Like that. Yeah, I love the look of it, dude. Honestly, man, for me, I know that how crazy this is gonna sound. If I was to get Starkiller, I would almost have him without the lightsaber. I just think he looks so cool with those like Freddy Krueger hands. That like I just think that looks so cool.
He needs a lightsaber.
I'm not saying he doesn't need a lightsaber. I'm just saying, like, I mean,
you just want to be like this. You could just put him next to 000 like this.
Yeah, that's way more intimidating. That's way he's basically saying, I don't need a lightsaber, bro. Yeah, that's 100% the look.
Like
and you
this
know what's
guy.
Crazy? That's exactly right. Look how scary that is, dude.
Dude,
he doesn't even realize what he's been made into. Look at him.
Look at these two. These two droids are awesome, man. Look at his weaponry. Look at these interrogator assassin freaks right here. Crazy droids. I told the story on Wolfpack. I'll tell it real quick. There's a run in the comics of basically like Vader's trying to find out that he actually like had, because basically like a lot of people don't know this, but it was Boba Fett who told Vader that like in the comics, like it's Boba Fett in the comics are canon that Boba Fett told Vader that like Luke blew up the Death Star. So then he found out like Luke, his name's Luke Skywalker. So then he found out he had a son. Well, this crazy dude, Vader, sends these two crazy ass assassin droids to go interrogate the dude who buried Padme. Okay, basically like the dude like for Padme who buried Padme. They go interrogate this dude and find out like it's confirmed that Vader actually has a son, and then the 000 just offs this dude and kills him. It's crazy, man.
Wow.
These droids are nuts. Droids are out of control.
Must have, baby. Must have.
These droids are freaking evil, man.
We're not getting the Flash, but we're gonna get this guy.
This is crazy, bro. These droids are nuts. Anyways, must-haves. Jose says, Steve, when are you going to answer the questions we submitted on the community section? Hey, Jose, why don't you just be patient and let me run my show, okay? I'm getting there. Clone Commander Cody.
Oh,
not happening for me.
Nope.
Pass. Is he still available on Sideshow?
I hope so, because I want to send a message that don't ever do this shit again. I mean, this is just stupid, man.
Commander Cody is still available for pre-order on Sideshow if anybody wants one.
Like, I would love it if this wasn't chromed. Like, it would be like I just hate when they do stuff like that. I'm not going to go on a rant, but I've said it. That's what Funko started doing with every popular character, and it's so annoying. I personally don't like it. If you're getting it, cool. I'm happy for you, but
yeah, Jose, I'm just messing with you, bro. That was harsh what I said. I take it back.
He's not. He's dude. Don't take that, Jose. He was totally serious, bro.
That was me being an ass. Big Rip says that pic with Vader with all the Inquisitors. Oh yeah, baby. Ooh man. I already have Obi-Wan coming, but after seeing that picture, I ordered the Grand and Reva coming in from Comic Concepts. Yeah, I need to get Reva.
I've decided that I want And if I get this wrong, forgive me. Don't make fun of me, Steve. But is it fourth brother and fifth sister, or do I have that?
Fourth sister and fifth brother.
Fifth brother. Okay, fifth
Shit,
brother
am I right?
to me.
Now you got me confused.
Yeah, dude. See, that's when I get confused with this stuff. But fifth or fourth brother.
No, that's
forgive
right.
me.
Fourth sister and fifth brother.
Okay, fifth brother. I've decided that's the one I want the most, man. I've been looking at
badass.
these. Like, I want fifth brother so badly that I'm gonna end up having to get. Like, that's what I'm worried about. If I get one, dude, it's just like with Bad Batch. You can't just get one.
You gotta get them all.
Gotta get them all. So.
Yep. Hot Toys doesn't believe in making sense. Christian says, give me a Padawan OBN 2.0 Maul and I'm hyped. Yeah. Thrones off says, would be great to see 2 waves like Attack of the Clones. I agree. Dice says they're going to drop the 40th Jedi figures they forgot to release last year. Yeah, we need those. Yeah, Stacy says, I really want a Queen Amidala and a Jar Jar Binks. Come on. Yeah, dude. Come on. Let's go. I really hope they do some waves. They've got to. The Star Wars. This is another thing. Star Wars. Look what we just got from Star Wars. You know what I mean? Look at what we just got from Star Wars. Why would you not go in on one of your main movies of forget about the sequels for a second, but just like one of the main original 6? Because, you know, like we think about, obviously like the sequels came out, but it was 29 years later, right? Like wait, was it 29 years from like the original?
I thought you were a Star Wars fan, bro.
Original.
You're getting all this stuff wrong, man.
29 years from the original, right? Because they put the timeline in the same place, right? But when did Force Awakens came out? 2015. So we got from Phantom Menace. What is that? 15 years later, 16 years later, or whatever. Well, I guess that this argument doesn't really hold water because that's actually closer to when did the OT come out? I guess it's kind of similar. But anyways, you get my point. Forget what everything I just said, people. It's a bad argument. But all I'm saying is, we think about Star Wars like the original 6, right? The prequel trilogy. You gotta use your prequel capitalization.
The prequels have so many great characters that they could be.
Forget everything I just said about timelines. Okay, everybody, continue.
Yeah, everybody, just forget what Steve has said the last 2 or 3 minutes. I have no idea where I'm at right now. This Sunday stream move has made Steve just not even. I mean, I thought he was a Star Wars fan, but listen, nothing.
You threw me off. You threw me off when you said that. Like, I thought you were the Star Wars fan.
Queen Amidala would be amazing. Jar Jar Binks. I mean, these are characters that need the 6 scale treatment. I gotta just say this. Even with Star Killer, a lot of those are repurposed parts. I mean, and again, the 000 and the BT1, those are super easy for them to make. So let's hope that we get these awesome figures. I'm not saying that it's not cool that we got those, but I hope they put the time and effort to give us a true Phantom Menace line, because in my opinion, it is the movie of the prequels. I'm not saying it's the best movie. I'm just saying to me, it's my favorite, and it's the one that should get the red carpet treatment.
There we go.
Jose's not going to ask any more questions, man.
I got your point. I got your point because I chose to get your point, Stephen. Well said. From a certain point of view, that's exactly how
we were
I
all
feel
just
right
like
now.
this, like.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, basically, what I was trying to say. Let me go back to my thoughts. Is that
please
you have to capitalize on the prequels. It's prequels are like, you know, we have the OT people, now we have the prequel people. You got to capitalize on it. Don't just let the Phantom Menace slip away. We only got 2 figures from that line. You got to give us some figures. If you can do what you did for Attack of the Clones, you can absolutely do what you did there for the Phantom Menace.
Exactly.
There you go. That's all I got.
Absolutely. No,
I'm gonna
that's
cut
100%
out the, when
right.
I post my VOD, I'm gonna delete out the other part that I said.
Everybody that was here knows what really happened today with what you were talking about.
Valkyrie Magnus just became a member. Let's go. Welcome to the Evil Empire as a Grand Admiral. I know it shows it in the YouTube chat. I keep that up on the side so I can see it says welcome to Grand Admiral. Thank you so much for your generosity and support of the channel. Welcome in. You got your channel member badge. You got the trooper helmet. Welcome in. And enjoy ascending the ranks. of the evil empire.
Just don't ask questions in the chat because he'll yell at you.
Well, hold on. This is a paid member. We're not talking about a gifted. A free member.
There you go.
There you go. I'm just kidding, Jose.
Oh, he left. He left. He said, "I'm tired of this."
He's gone.
I'm tired of
He's
this.
gone. Oh man. Thrawn's office says, I really wanted Phantom Menace Maul. I only have Clone Wars, and it would be cool to get him with some new sculpts. I agree. I think it would be fine to get a new Maul. I'm just gonna leave my Maul up on the speeder bike anyways. I'm not getting rid of that DX-17. I'll keep that. 100%. Ryan Sadler says, give me Anakin in the pod racer hub at least. That'd be really cool if they did. That'd be really cool if they did a young Anakin. I don't think that they will, but if they did some type of pod racer variation of him, that would be super dope. 100%. Yeah, I saw this too. Christian says George Lucas rumored to come back to Star Wars. Star Wars is going to be even more fire, dude. If that rumor is actually true, yeah, we'll see.
Now, did they say that he's coming back to direct, to write? Is he just?
They said that he's involved. That they think that he's involved in some type of live action series that they're doing.
Well, they need to start doing what they used to do back in the day. Him and Spielberg. They need to like cross-pollinate on each other's projects, and like that's what they used to do with all those movies that used to come out. They used to always like work with each other and like be like, hey, look at what I'm making, look at what you're making. Like that's, I just hope he's involved like to a bigger degree than just like executive producer or something.
Yeah, we'll see. Umbra Trooper Grail. Okay,
here
now
we go.
Now we're talking about some bangers right here.
Look
at this line. Look at this line. And this isn't even all of them.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I might have to get that.
Look at Merrick, man.
Dude,
this figure looks badass.
I'm getting the Merrick right now.
Are you?
No, but it looks awesome, dude. It looks way
look at this Thrawn head sculpt. Woo.
Yeah, dude, Thrawn looks so good, man.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Beautiful.
This line, dude, is gonna be.
Look.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my.
There he is. That's a true grail, in my opinion. That's a true
This
grail.
is a banger head sculpt right here.
Yeah, dude, y'all got it. You got to get this figure, you guys. I really do believe this. Like this figure, like you got to have it.
This is super dope, man.
Dude, the aging lines, dude, look incredible.
This is awesome.
Man,
this is amazing. Shin Hati looks really good too.
Come on. Oh yeah, absolutely. Gosh, I can't wait to have those two next to each other, man. I can't wait to start building out that line on my display.
This looks so good, man.
Yeah. You see what rolling eyeballs can do? Rolling eyeballs just add a whole different
like this little upward gaze. Yeah. Look at that, man. Amazing.
Gosh, I love those characters. I cannot wait for more from Shin in the next season.
Ryan says young Anakin with 3PO or Watto 2-pack. That'd be dope. MB Dice says, when will the kids who grew up with the sequel trilogy enter the hobby? Then we'll have a war on three fronts.
The sequel trilogy will enter the nostalgic phase at some point. Like people hated the prequels, and a lot of people that hated it love it now. And it's the same thing's gonna happen with the sequel trilogy. I promise you. Like, even though they might not really love the movies, they're gonna be nostalgic for it because, like I've always said, they're going to remember the hype they had when they went and saw it. They're going to pick and choose the moments they liked from it. And even though you didn't like the movie, you still like, Kylo. You still, I mean, maybe you don't, but I do. But you like the character still. So that'll definitely happen, man. That's going to be an interesting time when it does.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see where Star Wars is at that point because we're getting so much Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is now... What happened is there was like kind of a break from Star Wars. There wasn't as much as there is now with all this live action stuff, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see like where the Star Wars universe is at that point in time.
That's the one reason the sequel trilogy might not have the same pull as the prequels is because the Disney Plus stuff, people are really, I mean, I know some people don't, but like those are being pretty well received, like Mandalorian and stuff like that. So that might be why there's not as much nostalgia for that as there was prequels. Because like when we were growing up, the prequels were the only live action Star Wars we were getting. Yep. So.
Yep. Word. One of the best head sculpts. Brad says, I have them all pre-ordered. Yep. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. It's such a great line,
with the
man.
Grail emoji. Smashing his favorite emoji. Yeah, Christian says, I feel like it's what you grew up with. You grew up with the prequels.
Yeah, dude.
Yep.
It is.
Yep. It's great bad we have more Mando figs and prequel trilogy figs. They really went off on Mando. That was like I think they really capitalized on what was just like brought so many people back. Like I remember people being like, Star Wars is back. Oh my God, Mando's like the best thing that ever happened since whatever, you know, like people were just in love with Mando season 1, rightfully so. I love Mando. But yeah, they really capitalized on that line. Thrawn's off. So the difference in that today's kids won't grow up with the nostalgia for sequels toys because they never own them. They're peg warmers. Kids aren't playing with them and their parents aren't buying them. I don't know why it's making me laugh, but this is damn true. I have never been more right about anything. I am smart.
Yeah, dude, I'm just telling you, man, people,
I'm
just telling you, dude, people hate, like, dude, I'll be honest with you, I don't even really like Attack of the Clones that much, but I'm collecting figures from the movie because I like the characters. So like, again, I think sequels, that's what I'm saying. There's other things other than that sequel trilogy. There's Ahsoka, there's Bad Batch, there's Mandalorian. There's so much we've never had this much Star Wars content at once. So I do think Thrawn's onto something with that, but I do think that there will be nostalgia for that, like there was for the prequels.
I think it'll probably end up happening to some extent too. Emmy Dice says, for me, time has not increased my fondness for the prequels. He liked them better when they first came out. The flaws have only magnified for him over time, but he is in the minority. Fair point. Fair enough. This Merrick is looking badass, bro. Ooh, and look at Enoch standing behind him.
Damn. See, that's the one I keep looking at. I like that one.
Damn, he looks sick, dude. Let's go.
That looks like that
it's
just
like
looks
Gladiator,
so
man.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
what I'm saying. It's
looks
got a
like
unique
Gladiator.
look. Yeah.
This is really cool too, man. This Night Trooper, and then we get this. Like this zombie trooper, dude. Oh man, I hope they do this. This would be a really cool figure to have, man. Be a cool figure to take out on Halloween.
Click back
So
to the
dope.
zombie. Click back to the one
Night
more
Trooper?
before. Yeah, that I've decided that one's for sure coming home. Like I love that. Yeah, because I feel like that to me is such a like. I just don't know if we're gonna get another one. So to me, it's like I want to have that one. You know, that's kind of like a specific scene, specific thing. So
yeah, this is really cool. We're probably gonna see these guys potentially like in season 2. We'll see.
Yeah, we could. I want to see the Night Sisters, dude. I know this line is already massive. We still don't got Ezra. We still don't got Huang. I want to see the Night Sisters, bro. Like I love that part of Ahsoka.
I'm sorry to say that I think they're not gonna make them. Sad.
Yeah, they probably won't. But I can have
It would
hope.
be very cool. I wish we get a Night Sister at some point.
Yeah.
I wish they'd do Marin from Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor. Give us Marin and give us a damn Cal Kestis, please.
Yeah, that's got to be coming soon, I would think.
One Adam 12 says Thrawn's office makes a compelling point. The original trilogy and prequels were the heyday of action figure collecting when you had Toys R Us, KB Toys, and all these toy stores. Yeah, now it's a lot different, right?
That's what people were saying though back. I agree. That's every generation says that. Like every generation says like, man, we didn't used to collect this way, and then it's different. But I do understand what y'all are saying. Like going into the store and seeing stuff and picking stuff out, there is a big factor.
Stormtrooper looks kind of like a Star Wars Christmas candy cane. Can't knock you for that one. Kind of does.
What's blasphemy? Why did Christian say it was black? What did I say that's black? Does he like Attack of the Clones?
I have no idea.
Let me know, Christian.
Oh man, Texas Boy 210. I'm holding out hope for Savage and Grievous for a May 4th. Would make my year if those get announced. Another Dark Side Anakin would be a bonus. Dude, if they do a Savage press, oh man.
I want a Saj personally. That's like
I want a Saj Ventress as well. God, why did they just do this again? I'm sorry. Hold on.
You said Attack of the Clones. I didn't say it was trash. I just don't. It's the worst movie of the prequels, in my opinion.
I think everybody. That's kind of the main. That's kind of the overwhelming majority of the think the same thing. Oh man. Oh, this Ahsoka line. Dude.
Oh, dude, can we spend a little time? Let's just look at this, Steve, because this is the.
There's going to be close up. There's close ups of all of them.
Okay.
Close-ups of them. So here's Ahsoka. Oh, she's looking glorious.
My God.
Look at this. Look at this head sculpt in this picture. I mean, that's what we're doing, but still. Oh my God.
Really? Look at
Look at how good this is, man. This is
Dude,
like
it looks so good, man.
perfect.
I love it. Are you worried
This
about
is-
that material getting dirty and stuff like that?
Putting this on my old Ahsoka, hopefully. Might do some modding.
Yeah, because you really like that Mando Ahsoka too. I know people have some issues with the arms.
Yeah, and I kind
stuff,
of want to put her in like a fighting pose and put this head sculpt on it.
Yeah. Gosh, that looks
Oh,
so
man.
good, man. I love her character design and with that outfit, man. I love it.
Yep. This is a good point by Thrawn's office. Merrick is the first to hit waitlist from this line. This is something to think about. Not one of the more popular characters, but it hit early, which means a very low run.
Great
And
point.
then we're gonna see him in. I'm pretty sure he means Tales of the Empire, but he says other media will get interesting. Yeah. So Merrick is in this upcoming Star Wars shorts series, just like they did. Did you watch Tales of the Jedi?
No.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. You like
No,
Count
the
Dooku?
reason-
Oh, you're missing out,
Yeah,
dude.
I have a reason for that though. I told you, I'm trying to get Clone Wars completely done, and then I'm
You
going to
could
watch all the animated.
Yeah.
Do you think I
Okay.
could watch it without that knowledge? I mean, I
would
have the
think it-
knowledge. I just want to watch it for myself.
You could watch Tales of the Jedi and be fine without
Okay.
watching Clone Wars and stuff.
I'm
I
gonna check it
think
out then.
somebody in the chat could tell me if I'm wrong, but it'd be fine. And they're shorts, like there's a whole
cool.
season of it, but they're short. They're 12, 13 minutes. All the episodes are like under 15 minutes.
Oh, sweet,
quick.
dude. Yeah, I'll watch it tonight.
There's a lot of really great Dooku stuff in there. Incredible Dooku stuff in there. Yes.
Dooku's great.
Yeah, Texas Boy says, gotta appreciate the Japanese attire that goes into these Star Wars outfits with some of these pieces for real. Yeah, it's definitely like a Japanese samurai influence.
Oh my
right?
gosh, dude. Are you
This
kidding
is
me with that
S tier.
sculpt?
This
you
is
kidding me?
like this is literally looks like they took a photo of her right here with all
Dude,
with
that
this.
is insane.
This looks, if they had this like photoshopped into like a real area and made it bigger, I would think this is really her. This, and I think I said this when this first got announced too, like this is a perfect head sculpt.
Yeah.
This is just spot on, man. This is crazy.
I'm coming around to like this was in my, and again, I'm really not trying to plug this, but in my top anticipated like Ahsoka figures, this was like 4 or 5, I think. And I think me and Steve were kind of talking or whatever. He's like, man, I'd have Hera a little higher, and I totally get why. Like, this is such a unique looking
Damn it.
character, and now seeing that, like, well, I mean, we were getting to see it.
Keep Xing out by accident. There we go.
Oh, there it is. That looks. I mean, these figures are getting just. This whole line, dude, is like just when I think that this one is my most anticipated, then I see a photo like this, and I'm like, dude, could you, like this whole line is gonna be. I'm just gonna say, dude, it's S tier line, like one of the all timers,
100%.
all time line, dude. And I haven't
This
even
line
been
hasn't
collecting
missed
long,
yet.
but it looks insane.
Yeah, I agree. A Dooku Jedi version would be sick. Absolutely, dude. Emmy Dyson
Now
says
what-
she can go on the white shelf with Gandalf, Moon Knight, the Jedi Master League Vision. That's a cool idea. I like that. Kind of like a redeemed shelf, or like, yeah, all the same like theme. I think that's cool.
Now, what's going to be the figure from this line that you feel is going to, again, it might not reach this level, but what's going to be like, and Christian, I'm sorry, man, the crosshair of this line? Like, what's the one that you think is like going to be, a couple years from now? Not to that level, because Bad Batches, you feel like you got to have the whole team with
Balin.
Bad Batch.
Balin.
That's what I'm thinking too. I think Balin's like a must-have.
Or
from
Merrick.
this line.
I think Merrick is going to blow up after people see this Tales of the Empire, and that I bet you well, he's already waitlisted, but I think like other places where he's still available, he might be end up getting sold out. But yeah, Merrick, Balin. Yeah. Yep. That's the only Balin we're going to get, sadly, right? Like,
yeah, that's what
I
I
said that when it was announced, like that's the only Balin you're going to get, unless if they recast him, sure. But like you'll never get Ray Stevenson's representation of Balin in figure form again, unless they were to do it way down the line. So just like that figure's just gonna be a really special one to have,
Yeah, this Hera, dude, the orange pant, the jacket with the pant, like just how this just looks so good. And it's gonna be such a like shelf stealer, so to speak. Like it's gonna just look so good. I mean, This looks phenomenal, dude.
Yeah, text the boy says it's pieces like Hera and Sabine that I get happy when making payments on these pieces, knowing they're locked in for sure. S tiers.
Absolutely, dude.
For sure on a lot of these.
We're about to get to my most, like, I can't wait to talk about Sabine, but
yep. Grand Moff says as soon as Merrick gets his backstory, even if it's comics, he's gonna blow up. I agree.
I'm gonna hear you guys on this, and I'm gonna get this figure pre-ordered.
It's also interesting to see. I wonder, like, because we know when Merrick was spoilers for Ahsoka, you should have already watched it by now, but we already know what happens with Merrick, and he kind of had like that green hue to him, right? Like he kind of disappeared, green dust. So like, is he potentially Night Sister magic? Is he going to return in some? Is he going to potentially be back? You know what I mean? Yep. Like, is he like an otherworldly, like not otherworldly, but like, is he kind of like that level of Inquisitor where he could make a return? You know, I think that would be cool if they did something like that, considering like the Night Troopers and stuff and Thrawn's army and how like they come back from the dead and stuff like that. I feel like Merrick being kind of like an Inquisitor that's like that is a badass thought. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sabine's looking great too. Awesome figure.
Yeah. I mean, I love Sabine. I love Sabine, man. So that looks so good. When I first saw the picture, I was like trying to remember, because the prototype images for this figure is one of the best head sculpts I've ever seen on the prototype. It was incredible. That, like, when I first looked at this picture, I was trying to see if how much it looked like the prototype, and this looks like it has a little bit more realism to it to me. Yeah, you're not lying, Connor.
We got channel member Hot Toys Hotline in the house. He says, I read that American's Evil Steven under that armor. I don't know why Connor started calling me Evil Steven, but apparently it stuck, and he's the only one that's allowed to call me that.
He saw you yelling at yelling at Grand Admirals in the chat. He saw what you did.
Let's keep it between us, chat. All right.
Is Sabine, I mean, obviously you're getting Sabine, Steve, but what do you think about these images? Are you more really?
Absolutely not. I'm not passing on this figure. Are you crazy?
I can't believe I fell for that. Man? I was like, what?
I cannot believe you fell for that either.
What do you think, though? I know the Hera, I feel like, was the biggest surprise with these images of like how great it looks like. Yeah, dude, this one looks
these are just like all these photos kind of have like different lighting, and like it's not the best, but like it looks amazing regardless.
Other than Balin,
that's when you know it's gonna be dope.
Yeah, dude, other than Balin, just because I do feel like that's the only one we get, this has been this is the one that I want from, I mean, I want all of them, but this is probably my most anticipated from that line. Like, I cannot wait to get Sabine.
She's going to look cool with a helmet on, too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I love, dude.
Well, like, everyone's going to want to display the head sculpt. It looks so good, man.
For sure,
or something.
But, dude, would you get two?
No.
So you'll get two BT1s, but you won't get two Sabine.
No, I will not. Oh gosh, Hot Toast Silence says permission or not, you cannot stop me. Sabine, yes, dude, great figure. Only good one. Chopper's looking amazing too.
Yeah, dude. Chopper
does Sabine come with the Loth Cat too? I love that.
Yeah, it does.
Love that. Chopper's looking like a war criminal.
Dude, I'm gonna get
this dude is looking like a straight up war criminal right here. Amazing. Look at how just perfect this droid looks, man. I will. I will just praise this line all day, every day.
You're going all in on this line, like, and I'm talking every figure. Like, it doesn't matter what they come out with. Are you like committed to going all in on everyone? No matter what they announce.
There's a strong possibility.
Yeah, I'm getting that way too. Like, it's such a great line. Like, I wasn't collecting when the Mando line started coming out. Was there the same energy for that Mando line like there is with this, in terms of how great
Mando line was already out? Mando line, some of it was already out before I started collecting.
Okay.
So like, I'm sure there was hype, but like the hype, that's when everybody was buying during COVID, because they got just like, so I can't really speak to it for sure, but I don't know, man. This one's hype.
Oh, dude, it absolutely is, man. And it's scary good because look at those. Damn, man.
Star
Let's
Wars
go, baby.
Star Wars is just W's all day, 24/7. All right, do you want anything else you want to say about Ahsoka? Just insane.
I'm just reading Thrawn.
Unfortunately, being sculpted is the weakest of the line. I know this one's face better there. If you want to know something, ask him.
I don't know if it's the weakest, man. I want to see. I'm with Steve. I want to get like different angles of that sculpt, but I will say the Hera sculpt is looking Like, I thought the prototype was like 8 out of 10. That picture that you just showed me, Steve, is like 10 out of 10, bro. Like, it looks unbelievable.
This?
No, I like this. That
Talking about hair.
sculpt to me is so damn good, dude.
This might be
It's
the
like-
best. This might be the best one of all of them.
Dude, it's incredible.
This Ahsoka one is really, really, really
Yeah.
good too, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, man.
But no, all I
Dang.
want to say is this line is it's been said. This line is like making me not get other things because I mean, I don't really agree with Mike, but I love Mike. But I love that Sabine sculpt.
I don't really agree with Mike, but I love Mike. So what are you trying
I
to
do,
say?
man.
What are
Mike's
you
my
trying to
boy,
say,
man.
Justin?
I love Mike. I love you, Mike.
His name is Thrawn's Office. Okay, Grant, and you will tell you when you're on my channel, you will greet him as Grand Admiral Thrawn's Office.
Grand
You
Admiral
cannot call
Thrawn,
him Mike.
I apologize, Grand Admiral Thrawn.
No,
Look me in the
Grand
eye.
Admiral. No, Grand Admiral Thrawn's Office.
Grand Admiral Thrawn off. Don't make me do this, man. Let me keep my dignity.
You will apologize.
Grand
will
Admiral Thrawn's
apologize.
office. I am truly,
Thank you.
truly sorry, man.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
I don't even remember what I said. I love you, Thrawn. I can't wait for this, man. I'm with Connor on this. Me and Connor.
You cannot
are
talk to other
super
channel
hyped
members
for
like
Sabine.
this. You cannot.
Dude,
You are.
I haven't seen Jose since you just
outta here.
yelled at him for asking, like, "Hey, man, are we gonna answer some questions?" You're like, "Get out of here,
Jose, are you still there?
No, dude, he's left, man. He's tired of it.
Oh man.
All I was gonna say, last thing I was gonna say is like me and Con. I think me and Con. I'm not saying like you're not excited, Steve, but me and Connor are super hyped for the Sabine figure, man. So I didn't know where she ranked on your like.
Oh yeah, dude, super
list.
hype. Super
Yeah.
hype. Yep. Brick says Hera looks the best. I think Hera's
Rick, you
sculpt
ain't
is,
lying,
is the best
man.
one.
She looks incredible, dude. She does.
Yeah, Ahsoka line's truly amazing, no doubt. Yeah, Stacey says the same thing. I think the quality of the Ahsoka line is insane. They all look amazing.
Rick, how deep are you going on this line, dude?
Let us know.
But yeah, man.
Love heals all wounds.
Yeah, man. Grand Admiral Thrawn's office is one of those guys that you just, again, I said it at the beginning of the stream, you just want in your corner. He's one of
This
those.
is a good
type
point
of
right
dudes.
here by Texas Boy. I feel like pieces are just a bit more unique and will pop more on the shelf with some of these colors.
That's a great point, dude. That's a really great point. I think that there is a lot of personality with this line. A lot of personality. I think that's a great point that now that you mention it, like there's so much versatility in the line. And I really like that.
Yep. Brick says I'll be getting Hera and Chopper for sure. Sabine maybe. The rest I don't know.
That's not a
There you
bad.
go.
I mean, I hear you, man. That Hera.
Gotta
is-
get all them rebels.
Yeah.
Lance Corporal Michael. Oh brother. All right, there we go. What time is it? Oh my goodness. We got to get this show on the road. Now we got this amazing looking case.
Let's go.
Damn, dude. Yeah, this is crazy. Fourth sister, fifth brother. I really hope they happen. This is the second time. Well, not even the second time. They showed them so many times. Like they showed them at what was it, that Tokyo Comic Con? They showed them even before that. Like they gotta do these figures.
Yep. And those they say the best for last because I think that from a design standpoint, from a costume design, character design, these are the two that I've wanted. Like these are awesome. Like, but I can't have these two without the other two. So these are going to up the sales for the other ones. Which I mean, well, they're already out. They're already like. I mean, you can find these pretty easily, right? The Grand Inquisitor and.
I think so.
Yeah.
I should have got Reba when I had a better.
That's what I was gonna
chance,
say. Which one goes up? Sorry, Christian. Which one becomes the crosshair?
I mean,
these
Crosshairs.
Inquisitors?
I don't know if anything's gonna get to Crosshair level with the Inquisitors.
I'm just trying to give Christian a hard time, dude. I'm just trying to give Christian a hard time.
Oh man. Hot Toys Island says, "Hey Brick, hey guys, Brick still hasn't watched Prey. Can we take a second to scold him?" So I also have not seen Prey, but I know you guys are like. I know Connor's like real crazy about the Predator stuff right now. I just haven't had time to watch it, but I know everyone's been talking about Predator. This is fun. They benefit from animation designs. Good lord. Oh, you guys are funny.
Prey is fantastic.
Brad says they have to do these figures. Yeah, I do want to watch it. Then I'm going to just probably want the figure. Not going to get it though. I love how they just got Vader and they just got all these hands just in a pile. Right? Look at these piled hands. Hey, we got this all on display.
Dude, I'm embarrassed to mention how hard it was. Did anybody else that has the Vader have trouble switching these out?
That's every Vader. That's every Vader.
God, dude.
I honestly don't even like push it like all the way because I just let it stay on, kind of like hang out. If it'll stay on enough, or just like barely pegging, that's good. I'm fine with it.
See you, Connor. Thanks for coming, buddy.
See ya.
But yeah, dude,
these look awesome, man. I mean, Vader's just incredible figure. Probably my front runner right now, figure of the year. Probably my front runner.
Dude, look at that. I mean, yeah, dude. Fifth brother looks so damn cool. He just looks so damn cool, dude.
Yeah, the hands are just pitched down.
And dude, I like the material. I like the material on his suit, man. Like
the fabric. It's always nice to get fabric. Oh, reminds me of Jyn Erso disguise. That kind of reminds me of like a flight suit type thing. Hers as well. She has a similar type of thing.
She looks so good, man. She looks so cool.
Yep. Yeah, this is really, really cool, man. I hope they come out with both of them.
Why does Star Wars just
get everything? Because Star Wars is the GOAT, dude. Star Wars is the GOAT. We got 50 in the house again.
Let's go, dude. They heard us talking about.
Please,
the Ahsoka.
If you haven't already, hit that like button. We're at 42 likes, 50 watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe.
All right, out of the four Inquisitors, Steve, if you could only have one, and again, not because of story or whatever, but just the one.
Not because of story.
Well, I don't like. I know you'd probably pick the Grand.
Based on look, based on look alone, fifth brother.
Based on look alone. Okay, cool. That's where I'm.
Oh yeah, his look is so cool, man.
Yeah.
Yep. Thrawn's offices wish Reva appeared in the show with a helmet, if only once, so we could have gotten an alternate look for the figure. Wasn't a fan of the character, but could have displayed her as a General Inquisitor. That's a good point. You could have, if she had like a helmet or something, you could have displayed her as a. Yeah, that's a really good point. Like she just looks too human. Yeah, like they could have given her some type of thing to like kind of set her apart, right? Like Grand Inquisitor has these things on his ears. The Fourth Sister has this thing on her head. They all got these different looks. I'm starting to get tired. So I'm just saying this thing on her head. He's got this thing on his head. There you go.
I want to point out
you heard it here first.
I can't wait for those Praetorian guards.
This is badass, dude. Let's move on to Mando. Yeah. So if they drop this and this, Fourth Sister, Fifth Brother, then I'm gonna have to get Reva.
Yeah, me too. And
already. Well, I'm good. I already got 2 of the 3. I got Grand Inquisitor and Darth Vader already, so we're good there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's what sucks is like
my Grand Inquisitor's right here.
Oop. Yeah, dude. I know that once I get one, I'm gonna. And I was like you. I almost picked up Reva the other day because I just knew that once they announced the other 2, I was gonna have to get all 4. And dude, like I said, you just have to prioritize. Like I just got to figure out if it's something I need or just. I don't know, man.
Yeah. And then I might have to consider picking up a clean Kenobi Vader. I might have to put with them. Because this battle damage one's going next to Obi-Wan, man.
Yeah, you got to have that. You got to have him squaring off.
There's no way you can't display the battle. And the good thing is all I would need is to just get the deluxe version is the one that comes with the clean. So like I would just need a regular version.
Yeah.
Looks so good, dude.
Yeah, dude, that sculpt on
these Praetorian guards are looking awesome too, man. And I don't know if I'm going to get these. I don't know if I'm going to get these or not.
Oh, I'm all in on those. Like I want to put those
3?
with Kylo. No. Oh, I'm going to get, damn it. See this what Star Wars does, man. I can't just get 1. Got to get 3. Now, I want to put this with Kylo, even though I got the, I kind of want to like, again, sequel trilogy, say what you want. I really loved the throne room scene. I just thought that was like Kylo. If you like Kylo, like that's such a badass scene for Kylo, but
yeah, it's a good scene.
Yeah, I want that to display with Kylo.
You're gonna get all 3?
Absolutely not.
Just 1?
Damn it. Just 1, maybe 2. See what I'm saying? Do I get a second one or do I get an Inquisitor? Now I gotta get. It's too much. Brick said it best. There's too much, man. There's too much.
I still don't have this Mando Gideon ordered yet, but I will get that figure.
You got to get that. Yeah, that head sculpt looks fantastic.
Head sculpt and the helmet's badass. Love it.
Yeah.
And then IG-12, I don't know yet. I really like my IG-11. I don't know if I necessarily need this. I don't know if I need it. Yeah. Throws off by just one. You mean all three, right? I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And then you see like the accessory pack too. I don't know if there's any other photos with that. And this is also interesting. They're doing this accessory pack. I just want to touch on this real quick. And you get this like Beskar Trooper shield.
Yeah.
But we don't have any Beskar Troopers.
Hey, there you go. There's your Easter egg. Think, Steve. Think outside the box. Think outside the DTOF.
I don't have any DTOF, so that's all I think.
Think outside the module cases.
All right.
That's a hint.
Maybe. They really have this Clone Wars mall looking really good here.
Yeah, but they know that they want to try to sell as many as they can before they drop that 25th anniversary.
Also, this Palpatine in the background. Look at that dude. Ooh, he looks good too. I don't have him ordered.
If you've watched the video with Cage, you know that Palpatine is Cage's #1 character in all of Star Wars. Grand Admiral Cage.
Thank you. Yes, his favorite character, Palpatine. Ooh, man. Oh, I forgot about this Super Commando. Damn
it.
Damn.
That's the one that's gonna have to get cut for me.
That's the one that's getting a cut. That's the one I'm gonna get the Clone Wars Obi-Wan. I'm gonna get another head sculpt and I'm putting him on this boy. That's all I want.
Don't you love that though with the Ahsoka line is that you can mix and match it a little bit with like it's got like a lot of crossover appeal.
Oh yeah, did you see the part of Clone Wars where Obi-Wan wears this armor?
What season is it? I'm pretty sure I have.
Spoiler alert. Ooh, 5 or 6 maybe. Dude. Great question.
Yeah,
I don't really go based on seasons because I watch it in chronological order.
That's what I'm doing. I'm watching arcs. So like I've watched a lot of them back then, but I wanted to I never finished it. And again, I already know everything that happens, but like I want to watch it, so.
Yeah. This Rex is looking good too, man. Phase 1. Ooh, Phase 1 Rex dope.
Yeah.
Cool looking. We kind of already saw this. These are some up close.
Yeah.
Up close. Oh, X-Man Supreme is in the chat. What's up, dude?
Let's go.
Thank you so much for being here, man. I haven't seen you in a while, but happy you're here. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you in the chat, man.
X-Men always support, man. Always really supportive, dude, man.
Yep. Yeah, man. This is cool. I have this in my collection, which is really cool. This ATRT in the back is badass too. Look how tall it is. And then like the legs can like collapse down so you can like have them kind of like mounting it, like getting on and off it and stuff. It's cool, man. It's cool.
I've decided I can't collect Star Wars anymore.
What?
There's too much, man. I'm getting overwhelmed, man, with all this stuff. It's too much.
MB Dyson's out of here, says gotta go. Peace out. Thank you so much, MB Dyson, for being here. And Justin is gone. He literally left because it's too much for him, and he's out of here.
I'm getting overwhelmed, man. It's too much.
He's getting overwhelmed by the Star Wars.
It's too much good stuff.
Damn, Texas Boys got 2 ATRTs on the way. Can't wait to have this displayed. They're gonna look badass, man. I can't wait to get one.
Yeah, dude.
Can't wait to get one. X-Man Supreme says, just finished BG3. I'm guessing that's Baldur's Gate 3 with the boys them all bummed up. For real, Star Wars is a lot. Star Wars is a lot, man. Oh, the GOAT, baby. Let's go. God.
Let's go,
dude. So a lot of people were actually kind of hating on this head
Ninth
sculpt.
Best character in Star Wars, but let's go, baby.
A lot of people were actually hating on this. I actually think it looks good. I thought, like, did they update this? There's some better angles out there. This angle is not the greatest. It's a bottom up angle. It's not the greatest.
No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all, dude.
Oh, dude,
like, I was hyped until I saw that.
It must be my bias.
Dude, zoom in on that again. Chat. Listen, chat. Seriously, I'm being dead serious. Like, let's not joke around with Steve. Like, that's a 6 out of 10 sculpt, right?
Dude, the sculpt is fine. There's other pictures out there that it looks better.
That doesn't look good, bro.
Oh god, then we got the Starfighter again. Okay.
Zoom in one more time. Just one more time for me. Just one more time. Seriously.
No. There's other photos that look better. Okay, there's definitely other photos out there that look better.
That's
I'll
6
try
out
to
of 10 sculpt.
I'll try to find some here. You know what? I'll try to find some after we get through them all. Okay. Let me get this tease for the Hot Toys Anakin's Starfighter again. They've been teasing this for years. Not going to happen.
Sweet. Nope.
Not going to happen.
That'd be sweet.
I'm just going to pass. Not going to happen. Hell yeah. Texas Boy said Sculpt looks good to me. One of my most anticipated will help round out the Clone Wars display, which is the center focus of my entire collection. Let's go. Give me that Jedi Starfighter. They could do it. They could easily make it so these wings like came off and they fit into a box and you pieced them together. They could do it. They could do it. They 100% could if they just made it like piece by piece. This looks cool. We saw this before. I'm not sure why they have felt the need to put the Cos babies in here with 2 full-size, life-size Hot Toys. But Babu Frick and yeah, this is cool. Grogu with Pram. This would be so cool to get, dude. This would be so cool to get a Pram. And he's got the Beskar armor on under that. Look at that. Yeah, Babu Frick's looking dope too. I think that's pretty much it.
I keep getting cool notifications from Hot Toys, like, and it's those Cos babies.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So they got a bunch of merch. I'm not gonna. I think that's it.
Yeah, we don't gotta. Yeah, we don't gotta go through the merch, man.
This is cool. This is a cool picture.
Now wait. Let's see if we can.
No, this is what we already saw before.
No, I'm messing around, dude. I'm just kidding.
This is cool too. And I want to throw them.
Yeah, dude.
So that's it. This would be so cool to go to, man.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like, Sideshow does Sideshow do, like, I know they do online events. Do they ever do like meetups or anything, like pop-up stores or anything like that? I mean,
I don't think
it kind
so.
of defeats the purpose because I mean, they're selling some of that. Like, never mind. I get because they're just a distributor, so like they'd have to wait for that stuff to come in. I mean, I just think that at least with their figures, if they keep making good figures like the horror line and stuff, maybe the more they make of that and statues, they could do something similar. You know?
Yep. Hold on 1 second. I want to pull something up real quick.
I know you're trying to find a good sculpt, but it ain't gonna happen because that was 6 out of 10.
No, I'm going to show you a different photo if I can find it.
I'll stand corrected if I see it. That angle was not great though.
Let me find one.
I'll adjust the chat while you're doing it.
Yeah, you can keep talking. You guys are going to have to give me a second.
Steve, Christian Cooper says, Steve, do you think that's a hint with the Savage Press? I'm not Steve, but I do think that's that might be a part of the Legends.
So I know they're doing the 1/6 Cos or the Hot Toys, like the Cos Baby Savage. Like they know they've got to have it on their mind, you know. Oh yeah, here you go. Shout out to 1/6 lovers on Instagram. I'm gonna pull it up here right now.
All right, I'll give you my honest opinion on it.
Hold on. Whoops. What do you think?
All right, I'm being honest with you, man. There's something off about it.
I think the mouth is kind of weird, but also this is a little bit over. This image is overexposed. There might be some more.
Yes. I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm like, all joking aside, because I was kind of messing around with you. All joking aside, there is something off about it to me. There's something off about it. It just feels like I don't know how to describe it. I think you're right. Maybe it is that mouth or that upper mustache or something. Did you say you hated me or you hated Christian Cooper?
What?
Who are you talking to?
I never said I hated Christian. Why I ever hate Grand Admiral?
He was the guy that I saw in the last comment, so I just was like, who is he talking about? You really think that sculpt? You're not a little disappointed by that sculpt? Based on those images that could be in bad lighting, that could be with bad angles. The character's the GOAT. We know that, Steve. We know how you feel about Obi-Wan, man. I'm asking you we have to know what you think as a figure enthusiast.
Wait, why is Christian saying dang, Steve?
Because you said you hated him on stream.
This is a good point. I feel like it's the upper lip and beard. It doesn't really separate to distinguish his mouth or something. Yeah, there's something going on with that. I feel like. What do you? I never said I hated him.
No, no, I know. Christian's in on the joke, man. You're like,
okay, Christian.
You're desperately trying to find a good sculpt picture.
I had a photo on my phone, but I can't find it.
Oh, now he has a picture on his phone. You see how he keeps scrambling to find this great
Here it
Obi-Wan
is.
picture?
Here it is. I found them.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
I found them, but I have to recover them because I accidentally deleted them from my actual media on my phone. And I found them. Then I have to email them to myself. Then I have to pull them up. So bear with me for a second, everybody.
My God.
Mail. Got to send them to my email.
This is the only thing you. This is exclusive content only here on Sneak Peek on Sunday nights.
Exclusive right here. I'm about to pull it up.
Steve's gonna send an email to himself. Thrawn, it's 100% a selfie. He did that thing that you used to do in the Tiger Woods game where you uploaded your picture on there and you got to be your created player. He's doing that with this Obi-Wan.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make sure I'm not showing any of my personal information on here because it's my Gmail. Okay.
This better be worth this wait, dude. This better be worth this wait. We got 48 in the chat, just hoping that this is a good picture. That's the same one.
Is this the same picture?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. There's another picture. Okay, I forgot.
What the hell is going on, man?
Hold on a second. What about this one?
Well, yeah, you only get to see half of his face. That's an improvement. I mean, shit.
What do you think? Well, look at the angle of this one. Like, this looks
That
really
looks
good.
better. That looks good.
This looks really good, the way that it looks in this photo.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I hear
That's
you.
what I'm saying.
This
Another thing is
better.
you can't take these photos too much. Like, you can't. These are not even like actual, like really good professional quality photos. You're seeing it in different like this lighting. Look how overexposed his face, the lighting is on his forehead.
I'm with you that picture looks really good.
But this looks badass, dude.
That looks really good.
This looks badass, man.
I'm telling you the truth. That looks really good, Steve. I really do appreciate you showing me that picture. That looks a lot better.
Don't patronize me.
No, dude, I'm being serious, man.
I
thought that was worth that email. Yeah. Thank you for that. And I know chat's grateful too.
Okay, hold on. I'm way behind in messages now. Hobie is very wide-eyed. Yeah, so I'll wait for the final product. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's just angle lighting. Look at this. Thought the same thing. Jackson, I'm hoping it's angle and lighting. I think it will. I think it's fine. I thought the one that maybe I'm blinded. I thought the one that I showed that was kind of bottom up. I thought that still looked good. I thought it looked fine to me. I get like some of the other stuff. Like how like, yeah, it's just bottom up. It doesn't look great. I thought it still looked fine. I'm happy with it, man. I'm happy with it.
I mean,
I never said house. What's up, Chris? He says, look at the sideshow pictures. Yeah, I think the sideshow pictures are kind of a different story.
Yeah, but those are prototype.
Yeah, prototype ones.
This is like actual, like this is what it's gonna look like. And yes, I'm with Steve. I totally agree. Like, and I'm totally with Thrawn's Grand Admiral Thrawn's office. Like, yes, I don't ever judge it based on that. It has to come from like blogger photos will show you a little bit more. In hand is where it's really at. But I think the Obi-Wan from Kenobi is going to look better. I think that looks going to look better.
I think they're both going to look good.
8 out of 10 sculpt based on the side photo.
If you don't like it, put the clone helmet on there. Okay, you take the Obi-Wan head off and put the clone helmet on. Okay,
dude. If that character was, I don't know,
truly evil tonight, you guys. I'm sorry.
That was Rex or something. You wouldn't be so forgiving. It's because it's Obi, man. You're too close to it. You're too close to it, man. You know that straight on shot was tough. You know that lighting affected that version.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. Oh, Thrawn's off says a great point. Whenever I see bad sculpts in pictures, I remember in art when everyone freaked out about the Batman, which turns out to be an incredible figure.
Just want to add, I never said the sculpt was bad. I just want to put that out there because Steve will use this against me.
You said 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 based on that image. Sculpt. 8 out of 10 based on the side view.
6 out of 10 sculpt.
And listen, I have 11 figures. I've been collecting for 5-6 months. I know what I'm talking about on these figures, okay?
Oh,
I know what a good sculpt is when I see one.
Okay, we have to be on our best behavior now because we got Dawson Davey in the house.
Oh,
what's up, Dawson? Hey, guys. Just tuning in. Love the channel. Thank you so much for being here, tuning into the show. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy your stay here. I could superimpose a toilet bowl over Obi-Wan's head and see if we'll go to 9.5.
That's exactly
9.5?
right.
9.5, that's it? God. Someone could pull it off. It's Obi-Wan. 6 out of 10. That's over 50%. That's good.
By the way, Steve's already given Revan figure of the year for next year. That's like seeing like a trailer for a movie and saying it gets Oscar for best picture. He doesn't even have to see it. Like, can we really trust him? He hasn't even seen the figure in hand, and he said it's figure of the year already. So, I mean, he might be right though. Looks really good.
Okay. Moving on.
Steve just texted me, said, enjoy your last time ever on Sneak Peek.
It is 10:25 p.m. Central. I'll give Revan figure of the year. Let's go. Now, but we have to get through we cannot spend too much time. We have 6 questions to get through. Thank you so much to all the members, the channel members who did the weekly Q&A post questionnaire. It's not really a questionnaire, but thank you for every week for the channel members. In case you are a channel member, you don't know, I put up a Q&A weekly post on my YouTube channel in the community section where you can leave a question that I like to answer these channel member Q&A on stream. Okay. So we got some questions on here that I want to get through. Mark Attack, first question. Who's your favorite Grand Admiral and why is it me? Mark, if you're listening, thank you for that. Second question. What's your most nostalgic toy as a kid from when The Phantom Menace came out? Great question. Great question. I think mine is the probably most nostalgic toy from The Phantom Menace. The Darth Maul that went on that little plastic little the comlink thing. What's it called? You know, like little comlink thing. It's like a comlink, Comtech reader. Is it Comtech? I'm looking it up. Yeah, it's a Comtech chip. That's it. You know the little chips that came with the little 3 3/4 inch figures? Darth Maul. You know what I'm talking about? You put their feet, their feet have, it's like a peg. Yep. It's like a peg. And then, yep. That's it. That's probably the one I would say. The comlink? Oh, look at this. Stacy says, let's give Steve 6 scale streamer of the year. Wow. Thank you. That's so kind of you.
I mean, that is really kind.
Nominate me for that.
Stacy, that's really kind.
Very nice of you. Thank you so much. Dawson says, love that Kenobi. Wow, Dawson, you are a true gem in the chat. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the GOAT over on Kenobi. I'm definitely looking forward to that release. Love the clone armor look. Let's go.
Yeah, but notice he didn't say love the sculpt. It's 10 out of 10.
Love that Kenobi as a whole.
That picture, I'll stand by that picture. 6 out of 10 picture sculpt. Can I answer this question too?
Brick says, yeah, those are awesome. I had young Anakin. Yeah, answer the question. Most nostalgic as a kid. Toy as a kid.
Most nostalgic was Pepsi Mountain Dew cans from Phantom Menace.
That's your most nostalgic? Yeah. Oh yeah, remember you talked about that. Yeah.
100%. I collected all those cans.
Oh, that brings me back thinking about those.
Yeah, dude, that was 100% my most nostalgic thing. Great question.
There you go. Great question, Mark. We got Cage says, which of the Power of the Dark Side releases do you think has the sexiest base? There's literally I told him, he sent me this and I messaged him and I'm like, dude, they all just have like generic bases, and he goes, that makes the question even better. I'm like, I don't really know what you're getting at. I'll go with Star Killer because he's got that like that little subtle color change in the grading. That's it. There's nothing else really going on with the bases. Yep. I'll go with I should say Stormtrooper, the Death Star backdrop. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best one. Bottom line.
There you go. There we go.
There you go. Thron's off says, my most nostalgic toy as a kid when TPM came out was a ladies' razor holder. It was crucial for keeping in touch with my friends over long distances. What? I'm not sure. I don't know where that is. All right, great question from Grand Admiral Cage. Next, we got Collection Obsession who says, how many figures do you anticipate Hot Toys will announce for May the 4th? And which top 3 do you think will get announced?
So you think there's going to be at least 3?
Great question. Let's come back to this because I want to finish the show with May the 4th predictions because we're going into the May the 4th week. And yep, we'll go to the 1 out of 12. So Collection Obsession will come back. Do you think we will see a Dark Side Luke announced, which was pictured in Howard's photo the other day? Interesting. Dang it. Now I'm going to have to try and like probably find that photo real quick.
Oh, great.
I know where it is. It's okay.
He's got to email it to himself.
Let me see.
While you're doing that, I'll address the chat. Yep. Just talking. Christian Cooper says, I remember those Star Wars spoons. Taco Bell cups. Yes. Brick Artemis, Street Sharks toys. Oh my gosh, Brick. I love that, dude. I love that. That's the stuff I love, man. That's what collecting was all about for me.
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, dude. I love that type of stuff.
What is this saying? What is he saying to do the communicator? Oh, you're talking about like how Qui-Gon used that as a prop. Oh, is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Oh, I see what you're saying. So I think Thrawn's office is saying he used that as a toy because that's what the prop used in the communicator that Qui-Gon uses in the movie. Is actually just like a razor.
Who said that?
I'm sorry. What?
Who said that? You said Thrawn's. Who is it supposed to be though?
You see, I don't have to say it every single time. Okay,
that's what you promised.
Okay,
people.
Grand Admiral, how you figure?
When we spent $35 a month on these memberships, that's what you promised.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Dude, we're hitting we're in that weird time in the stream, man. We're like, getting tired. Like
yes, thank you. So yes, fun fact: the com link in TPM were Gillette razors. This, when I first read this, I was like, this one went way over my head. I'm like, why did you have a razor holder? But yes, Gillette. Yes, it was a Gillette razor that the com links were used as the Phantom Menace. Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. It's a good one. Dawson Davey says the Star Wars Episode 3 Happy Meal toys. Yeah, yes.
Happy Meal toys, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, Thrawn's office is sending it to me on Instagram. No, I got it. I got what you're saying. Yes. Yes, Gillette for women. Yes. That's awesome. Valkyrie Maggie says my most nostalgic toy is Kenner, Star Wars Luke Skywalker. Nice. Grand Admiral Christian Cooper says that's what we pay for.
Yeah.
Okay. I should go back and look and see if I can find this picture here real quick.
What do you want all of us to do while you're doing that?
You need to address the chat.
All right. Somebody give me something to read off the chat. Let's see. It was the Taco Bell cups for me. Yeah, X-Man. I love cups, dude. I love like anytime there was cups with like a fast food place, I think about those Batman Forever mugs, man. That's the stuff that I love collecting to this day. Like I love that stuff. Happy Meal toys, cups, all this stuff. Yeah, dude, dude, me and X-Men are chatting right now because that's the stuff that I began with, dude. That's what, I truly feel that's what made me a collector with stuff like that. So, yeah, dude. Great job, X-Man. Anybody else? Brick Artemis, would you rather have a young Anakin or a Jar Jar? That is one of those questions that is just so good that I'm going to have to think on it. Dang, dude. I mean, I'd have to say probably young Anakin, right? Especially if we got like a pod racer version. That would be sick. Great question. Jurassic Park watches. Yes.
Oh, man. Jose is back. Grand Admiral Jose G. Hernandez. You were honor me with your presence, Jose. I'm back. My feelings were hurt. Steve living up to the evil in his name. Now Jose is playing the sad card. He's sad. I'm just gonna call him sad. Sad
dude, Jose.
I'm just gonna call him sad Admiral. Sad Grand
Jose
Admiral.
Did 180 this on you too, man.
Wait, hold on.
He was chirping at you in the chat.
Jose is now the Grand Sadmiral of the channel.
He just left again, man.
Jose, no stay, please, no stay. I'm just kidding,
Christian
bro. I'm
Cooper
just
asked
kidding.
me favorite Star Wars movie. Let me think on that.
You know
Christian.
I'm kidding, Jose. I am really kidding. Wait, favorite Star Wars movie? Yeah, there you go.
Favorite and best. I want to make sure I'm putting this out there. Favorite and best are two different.
We are
things.
getting way off topic.
Yeah. Well, dude, that's what happens when you're sitting there emailing yourself. I got to keep.
Yep, I just emailed myself again.
We got 45 people in chat, man. We got to keep this show rolling on a Sunday.
So here you
night.
go. Here you go.
All right,
So
finally.
this was, you can answer that question in a minute, but this was a picture that was shown. This is from the Dark Side of the Force, like a book. It was like this like pamphlet that you receive, or like this booklet, this limited booklet that you get for the event. This is from 16 Lovers on Instagram, so shout out to him. But he posted this in his story because he took a picture of it from the pamphlet. But it's Howard Chan sitting with all these figures, and you get, we have Anakin, we got Star Killer, Revan, and then over here we see a clone commando. I'm pretty sure this is like a super commando. Yeah, super commando gold something. And then we get this like dark Luke Skywalker from a Legends, like Dark Empire Luke potentially. Shadow Trooper with a red Death Star backdrop.
Oh, I love that.
So yeah, this is interesting. I forget what the question was. Do you think, I think one of the questions was, do you think we get Luke? Yeah, this was a channel member question, right?
Yep.
Whoops. Okay, let me get out of my email. Do you think we get that?
No.
I think there's a potential we get that in Legends line now. I think Legends opens up a big possibilities now that they're branching out into Legends. I think it's possible. It's possible.
Yeah. Did you see that hint to Artisan Kylo in that picture in the top right corner?
What'd you say?
Did you see that hint for Artisan Kylo Ren in the top
No,
right corner?
I did not.
Man, you gotta start looking, man. It's right
I
there
did
in front
not.
of you. You don't even see it.
I did not. Oh man, now Thrawn's office is smack talking. Okay, hold on a second. Grand Admiral of the channel, I present to you, Jose G. Hernandez has a question in the members only Q&A post on my YouTube channel. He says, is everybody listening? I demand undivided attention for the Grand Admiral, Jose. Could you see Hot Toys continuing the Star Wars Legends line beyond the Power of the Dark Side event? Who would be a Legends character you would want made? Grand Admiral Jose G. Hernandez, that is an excellent question. Thank you so much for taking the time to type that up and putting that in the Q&A post. Yes, the answer is yes. I do see them, and I think it would be really cool to get like a Darth Plagueis, a Darth Nihilus, Darth Malgus. Give me all of them. Let me just keep going. Go ahead.
Is Legends? No, because is Legends going to be just like the stuff from like the video games, the comics, that type of stuff?
No, like all the stuff that used to be considered expanded universe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So like all those people.
Would Cal Kestis count, or would that be video game?
No. So Legends is non-canon. Everything
okay,
non-canon.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
So everything when Disney bought Lucasfilm, they deemed everything expanded universe. They said it's Legends now. So like Revan and Starkiller they're branded Legends, even though Revan is canon. It gets confusing. But Starkiller is purely Legends because he's not part of the canon. Like he never.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't have a lot to add to that because I don't like, other than the characters that have been announced, I don't know a ton of like those characters that, like, I usually stick to the characters that
Papa Howie flexing
that have, that I've seen. I guess I don't know. That's confusing.
Yeah, I got you. No, I got you. Like, do you think that they would continue with that? I think they would.
100%. They're going to continue with it. Yeah. Would Darkseid Ray be no? Because that was shown in the movie.
No, that's canon. That's in the that's all canon. So it's everything that they made, like all the other like Dark Empire, like
I know what you mean now.
So like Darkseid Luke is like that happened in a expanded universe novel.
Gotcha.
Or comic or whatever.
Yep.
Papa Howie's flexing. Yes, that's so cool. Imagine having that. It'd be so cool. Get whatever prototype you want. Let's see here. Texas Boy says, I think Legends will quickly overtake and become the best line in Star Wars. Only time will tell, though. If they do it, it could shape up to be really awesome. X-Men says, I'm surprised they haven't made a Chancellor Palpatine yet. Dawson Davies says, EvilSneaker, how do you guys feel about a bounty hunter line? Hot Toys, that would be dope. What they need to do is they just need to give us all the Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters. Zuckuss, Forlom, Bosk, Dengar. Already got Boba Fett. Please. Jose says heir to the Empire stuff would be dope. Personally, I agree. 100%. 100%. Okay, second to last question. Do you think they will 2.0 Maul and Dooku for the Power of the Dark Side event?
Maybe not for that event, but I definitely think we're going to get a 2.0 Maul for sure.
Yeah, I think Dooku, they're probably... I think that... I don't know. Maybe for May the 4th, but I feel like that's a low... You just never know now, because I don't think anybody could have guessed what would just happened like this past week. It's so hard to guess. I think 2.0, I think a Maul for the Phantom Menace happens. I think they do. Yeah, I think they'll do a Maul. I don't think that we get my gut says I just don't think we're going to get a Dooku, sadly. I know people really want him. That figure, the only thing that figure really needs is rolling eyes. And I don't even necessarily think he needs it. He looks fine the way he is. So I don't really think it would, as much as I know people want that figure, but I just don't think he necessarily full on needs it. Ren says Spider Maul or first Droid Legs Maul. That would be cool. That would be a really cool figure. Spider Maul does whatever Spider Maul does. Damn right. That would be really, really cool. Okay. Last question. Let's talk about May the 4th predictions. How many figures do you anticipate? This was from Collection Obsession, but I wanted to talk about this. May the 4th predictions. We're going to do this to end the show because we're almost at 3 hours. I can't believe it. Holy cripes.
Yeah.
Do you think we will see a dark side? Oh, we already said that one. How many figures do you anticipate Hot Toys will announce for May the 4th? And which top 3 do you think will get announced? What is your May the 4th predictions?
My May the 4th predictions is
Grand Admiral Holly figure.
Yeah. It's going to be the 25th Phantom Menace announcements, I think. I think we're going to get 2. I think we'll get 2. If I have to pick a third, my predictions are going to be another Maul, Padawan Obi-Wan, and then I'd probably say, I don't know, man, I go back and forth on Queen Amidala or Jar Jar Binks. Like, I do think that there's a 50% chance we do get young Anakin. I do think that's a possibility, but that would be 5th on my list of potential. Like, I think if I had to pick, I'd probably say Queen Amidala, Padawan Obi, and another Maul would be my guesses.
All right.
I mean, Jar Jar is a huge possibility
What's up,
too. I just think that Queen Amidala wouldn't be that I think Jar Jar Binks would be yeah, that's how I'd rank him. I think that Padawan Obi-Wan's probably the one I feel like if they didn't announce, I'd be shocked if they didn't announce that.
There you have it, folks. What's up, Yomo? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Good to see you in here, man.
What do you think?
Yeah, what do I think? Yeah, Valkyrie. I'm going to tell you in a second here. Let me get through a little bit of the chat. I would like a Dooku, but I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see Dooku. Ryan Sadler says Obi, Jar Jar, Queen Amidala, B1 battle droid. B1's they could do a B1 too. Yeah,
okay, I have one more. I have one more that I think so for sure.
Yeah.
A Droidica for sure is happening.
I don't know if a Droidica is going to happen, dude. That's so big. Think about especially if they do a bubble shield around it. That would just be.
I feel like I've seen so many
so
of it.
So much space.
I know. I just feel like it makes sense. And so it's not going to happen now. But yeah, Droidica. Let's put that in there too.
Jar Jar. So I think May the 4th. I think maybe we get a release of some sort for May the 4th. A figure that has already been. It would be amazing if we got Obi-Wan for May the 4th. That would be really. Please do. Please release Kenobi Obi-Wan. But I don't. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb. Now, I don't know if this is necessarily going to be for May the 4th, but I do think we're going to get. I do think they're going to do Phantom Menace 25th anniversary for May the 4th. This would be really cool. Young Anakin Sabal with some type of pod racer thing.
Oh, dude, Vince. That would be. I'm hoping we get that. Like that, I'm really hoping we do.
Yeah, Text Voice says Hot Toys can do it. Yeah, they kill it with the droids for sure. Terminators, yep. They could do so much cool stuff, right? But I do think May the 4th this year is going to be. This is when they announce. Because what did they do last year? Somebody in the chat remind me. Commander Fox was an announcement, wasn't he? Like Phase 1 Commander Fox. I forget what else they did last year. Somebody in the chat can remind me, but I think we're probably going to get, I would think Padawan Obi is a possibility. If they're going to go Phantom Menace 25th anniversary, and that's what they're going to announce for May the 4th, then I think that's a possibility. I think, Fox and Palpatine. So that was Clone Wars anniversary. They announced a Clone Wars anniversary Palpatine, right? I think this is so hard, man. We just got so many different things.
The way I look at it is this. What was the first for Attack of the Clones? They released 2 in the initially, right? Like 2 figures for that line, the 20th anniversary.
Oh, I don't remember.
If anybody knows that, please let me know in the chat. I'm thinking if it's going to be 25th anniversary, it's got to be
this is
something.
Yellow Naboo N1 just to piss off the Mando fans.
It's got to be something that's why I think I do think there's a possibility. I'm even going to say there's a 51% chance now, up from 50, that we do get a young Anakin, because I think that if you think about the iconic things for Star Wars, Phantom Menace, it's obviously Qui-Gon and Maul, which we already have. It's Obi-Wan Padawan, it's Jar Jar, it's Amidala, and it's Pod Racer, Anakin. So I feel like we're going to for sure get 2 of those, whatever I just mentioned. I just don't know which ones it's going to be.
I personally don't think they're going to do a young Anakin, sadly. Just my personal thought. I don't think it's going to happen. I know a lot of people want him. I would love to have that figure, but I don't know, man. Hot Toys just doesn't really make child figures, So I just don't see. I feel like there's not a good chance of that happening, but it'd be really cool if they did it. I would love to have a young Anakin. I think it'd be an awesome figure to have. Hey, Austin Nicholas is in the house. He says Christian's right.
Look, man, people are asking for our predictions. Let's quit with this. It could be this. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 predictions. I'm going to give you 3.
It's really hard for me to decide.
Here's my predictions. Okay. We're young Anakin. Young Anakin's a prediction. I'm going to go. I don't think we get Padawan Obi yet. I don't think we get him.
You thought you did. That was your first one you said.
No. I got to pick 3. Anakin, another Maul, and I'm going to go with Queen Amidala. Those are going to be my 3. Those are my predictions.
Fair enough. This is the thing. Text Voice is the fact that Hot Toys did the new baby Ahsoka. There's a high possibility that could happen. The thing is with Ahsoka is she's technically not like a human. She's her own species, right? Like a Togruta. I believe that's her species. She's like human. She's like human-like. She's like a humanoid type species, but it's not necessarily like an actual represent. I think that's how they can kind of get around it too, because she's a minor. It's not her true human form, right? Just a thought. I'm just spitballing.
Androidica.
Hold on. Thrawn's Office with the super chat. $2. Thank you so much, bro. Grand Admiral, Thrawn's Office with the $2. Need a bet where one of you has to shave something. I love this, dude. I love this, man.
We just have to get 1 out of the 3, right?
I don't know what we would do. We need to think of logistics for the next stream.
Yeah.
We got the Hot Toys Nightmare in the house. Hold on, we got the Hot Toys Nightmare. What's up, man? Yeah. He says hello there. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for tuning into the show.
Hello there.
Good to see you in here, man. There's so many predictions in the chat, man. Everyone's the chat is lively. I think Padawan Obi-Wan is 100% coming. I think if it's a Phantom Menace release, or I'm sorry, if it's a Phantom Menace announcement, I think it's Padawan Kenobi. But then again, what if they release Obi-Wan from the show? That's another thing is we already have 2 Obi-Wans coming. So is he going to be announced at May the 4th? I don't know, because there's 2 other Obi-Wans that are waiting in the wind to be released, right? Waiting in the wind? Waiting in the wings? Waiting in the wings, right? Is that how you say it? Waiting in the wings.
Wait, yeah.
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 I don't say
I'm
that
going to
often.
go ahead and say Droideka as well.
I'm not going to say Droideka. So I think we're going to get
100% happening. You heard it here first on Sneak Peek on Sundays. Sorry, I ran out of breath a little bit there because I was so animated.
I think they're going to release Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show because Vader just came out. I think they're going to release Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show. That's going to be the release. And I think they're going to announce a Jar Jar Binks. No, I think they're going to announce a 2.0 Maul. I think a 2.0 Maul is going to be announced. I'm going to take it back on the Jar Jar.
Dude, you were about to go on this great, like, man, what a prediction. And then it's Maul.
Okay, I'll throw Jar Jar in there. I'll say Jar Jar Binks and Darth Maul. And then I'm going to say this. This is going to be my prediction for the Phantom Menace line. I think we're going to get an artisan Qui-Gon. I think we're going to get potentially an updated Qui-Gon that's artisan. And then we're going to get an updated sculpted one because that figure's kind of dated. I could see them potentially doing an artisan Qui-Gon.
No, it's not going to happen. Here's why. It's just not. And hey, hold up. Christian's like saying everything at this point. Listen, Christian, listen. Okay, I agree.
What's up, Aaron? Aaron's in the house. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for tuning in, bro.
All right, I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you a guarantee here. We're getting Queen Amidala, man. We're getting Queen Amidala. That's my guarantee. I don't know what else we're getting. That's the one we're getting. All
right. Figure Crafts in the house. He says, hey, fellas, happy Sunday. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for being here, man. Another channel member. Oh, brother. It's so hard to do predictions. Oh, my gosh. I think Savage, Grievous, and Darkseid Anakin. Dude, if we get a Savage or Press, that would be so cool. I think that would be great. A Grievous is a possibility, too. I think that's a possibility, too. These are all... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Valkyrie. Waiting in the wings. I was right. My correction.
No, he's asking if you've seen the show Wings from the 90s.
Oh, brother. Watto and Pit Droids pack? It would be really cool to get a Watto. I think Watto would be an awesome
That would be
figure.
cool. I'd love that.
Yep.
I'd love that.
Yep. B1 Battle Droid was Stap because we saw it way back. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah.
Think about it. For 25th anniversary, Steve, they don't have to give you the best character because the anniversary packaging is enough. So I don't think we're going to get
2.0 Maul. 2.0 Maul.
Yeah, we're going to get the biggest character in the movie. Okay, cool. I mean, what a prediction, man. Come on, go out on a limb here, man.
With Queen Amidala. So you're telling me I need to do one out there prediction?
If I get this wrong, I will trim my mustache when it's time to shave.
Well, the thing okay, so let me think about this. I got to pick just one that I think is out on a limb for Phantom Menace.
Why does Grand Admiral Thrawn's office want us to shave so much? Why like he's like, what are y'all gonna shave if y'all are wrong, man?
What if they give us like a C3PO?
Yeah, they're probably gonna give us some. They're probably gonna give us like
a C3PO.
Is there a chance we get a Shmi?
No.
Would you get a Shmi?
Yes.
25th anniversary figure. So would I.
100%.
100% would.
Figure Craft says, I know this is not Phantom Menace, but I'm calling 2-pack Yoda and Dooku. Oh.
Let's just have some fun. I'm going to be totally wrong, but I'm going to give y'all one prediction. So that way, if I'm right, I'm really smart. If I'm wrong, I just say, hey, I didn't care about it anyway. Queen Amidala is my pick.
You can't preface it with that.
Queen Amidala is my pick, and my long shot is a Droideka. So those are the two I'm going to throw out there for you.
I just think based on everything that we are, so are we talking strictly May the 4th? Are we now? We're kind of getting into like 25th anniversary now.
It's the same thing.
There's a chance May the 4th couldn't even be that potentially.
All right. So if it's not Phantom Menace and I'm picking let's go
with what you're saying. Let's go with what you're saying. So you're saying you think Phantom Menace is going to be May the 4th anyways, and I think there's a good potential that they reveal a Phantom Menace figure on May the 4th. I'm gonna go Jar Jar Binks.
You heard it here first. Jar Jar Binks and Queen Amidala, 25th
even though it's
anniversary.
probably going to be 2.0 Maul.
It might be Panaka.
Captain Panaka. It might be a handmaiden. It might be
Dude,
it might be a handmaiden.
He was in my predictions on my video that I made. I was like, dude, this would be cool.
Oh, you made a predictions video? I didn't see that one.
I did, and if you go to my channel, you can watch it.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go watch it. I didn't see it. I think Watto would be so awesome, dude, if they did Watto.
Oh,
I would love a Watto. I would
That'd
love
be
a
great.
Watto. Xmas is Watto. Yes, everyone says Imperial Crosshair. I typed it in the chat too because everyone was just typing Imperial Crosshair. Imperial Crosshair would be an awesome, awesome figure.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna throw something completely out of left field for a May the 4th announcement, not related to Phantom Menace. Cassian.
Are we just making like bullshit predictions?
Cassian. Look me in the eye, chat. Look me in the eye. Cassian.
I swear, if a Cassian drops, that'd be crazy.
May 4th. You heard it here first. When I'm right on this, I want to, you know, I mean, all y'all gotta do is really just say good job, Justin. That's it. I don't need much.
This is a good prediction for May the 4th too. They could release Mace finally. Ziff 76. What's up, man? Thank you for being here.
I would love Queen Mace
Amidala
released.
Season 2 Bad Batch? No way. No way, no how. No way, no how.
I mean, we do have to get figures.
Bail
from
Organa
Andor.
would be sick, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many cool things. Phantom Menace. Darth Maul 2, but this is what I think is going to happen, Phantom Menace. Darth Maul 2.0. Obi-Wan Padawan, 100%.
Agreed.
I do think we're going to get an artisan Qui-Gon. I feel it in my heart and soul.
There's a 50% chance of that.
I think we might get an artisan Qui-Gon and an updated Qui-Gon, potentially, because that figure's kind of dated, right? It's like an older figure. And that would just be such a great artisan release. Qui-Gon would be such a perfect one, right? Think of his long hair in the movie, like he'd be the perfect artisan release, man. Jar Jar. That's all I got.
I'm just telling you, a Droidica is 100% happening. I don't know if it's going to release at the 25th anniversary. We're going to get one of those soon.
Malakili, the Rancor owner, confirmed. That would be cool, man. That'd be a cool figure too. Please give us an Omega. That would be awesome. The two-headed alien commentators from the pod race.
I'm going to give you the biggest long shot of the year.
Jabba the Hutt.
George Lucas figure.
All right, it's getting out of hand now. Okay, so your real prediction is you think it's going to be a Queen Amidala?
My real prediction, all joking aside, but if George Lucas comes true, I was serious. It's Queen Amidala. And the second that I'm feeling the most confident in, man, oddly enough, is a Droidica. I feel like it makes sense to have a droid as one of the things. We saw that with the 20th anniversary. We got Padme and we got R2. You know? So.
Yep. Hot Toys Nightmare says on 5/4/23 we only had Darth Sidious, Commander Fox Phase 1 announcements. I'm predicting on 5/4 Chancellor Palpatine and Commander Fox Phase 2. Wouldn't that be some shit if they did that? Bren says Neon Tech Vader. Oh, we're getting out of hand now.
Look, chat, real quick, chat.
We're getting out of hand. We're getting out of hand.
Everybody put their honest prediction in the chat right now. Like, don't joke around. Like, put your
Okay, listen, hold on. You guys in the chat, we need you need to hashtag your honest prediction. Okay, so hashtag your honest prediction, please. So we can get everybody saying all this stuff in the chat. If everybody has one pick, please just hashtag what you actually think is going to happen. All right. Everybody hashtag. Yomo Padme with casket base.
Gosh.
Dear. What? That is not. You do not think George Lucas is happening.
Imagine, dude. It would, dude. If that got announced, dude. Oh my god. All right, I'll give my real answer. The more I'm thinking of this, I just think it makes too much sense.
Ooh, Dawson Davies says Kitster, Kid Greedo, and Little Annie 3-pack. That'd be wild. Texas Boys going all out with this. Savage, Grievous, and Darkside Anakin. Figurecraft says Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Little Anakin. I mean, I feel like young Anakin, it all just comes down to whether or not Hot Toys will do like that type of figure, like a child figure, because their track record shows that they don't. And if they do, I will be all like, he's a big part of the movie, obviously, right? So it'd be great if we got him. I think it'd be awesome if we do. I really hope so. Padawan Obi-Wan's is a given fact for 25th anniversary. Ralph McQuarrie Vader, that would be cool if they did that, like an anniversary style. Darth Maul 2.0 and Padawan Obi, says Chris. Christian Cooper says Padawan Obi. How you figure Droideka? Oh, that's you.
Is that how you say it? Have I been saying it wrong this whole time and you didn't correct me?
It's Droideka. A lot of people get triggered when you say Droideka, apparently.
Okay.
Hashtag Lil Annie. Lil Annie. Hashtag Darth Maul, says Brad Cormack. Ryan says Darth Maul was Spider Droid hologram Palpatine. Oh, with Spider Droid hologram. Oh, with Spider Droid hologram Palpatine. Okay. Chrome Master Skywalker. What are we going to do, kid? Good lord. Oh, okay. Return of the Jedi Force Ghosts. Oh, okay. Dawson Davies kidding. Okay, some good answers in here. Okay. So, what's your true prediction?
Mine?
Yeah.
I just put it in the chat on my milestone chat.
Droideka.
Taking
Okay.
a look. Have you seen my milestone chat?
Oh wait, hold on.
I've been a Grand Admiral.
Oh, I see right here. How you figure celebrates 3 months from Grand Admiral. How you figure, says George Lucas and Shmi Skywalker. Hey, thank you for your 3 months. In all sincerity and honesty, thank you so much for supporting the channel for 3 months. It means a lot.
Yeah, dude, of course. And my honest prediction is, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with Droideka. I really am. I just think that if I had to put my money on one, that's probably what I'd put it on.
If I had to put my money on one, I'm going Darth Maul 2.0.
Yeah.
If I had to put my money on just one, I'm going to say Darth Maul 2.0. If I want to do a fun prediction, I'll say Jar Jar.
My fun prediction is going to be Panaka.
That's a fun prediction. Hot Toys Nightmare says, my honest prediction is one named clone, a clone commando, Padawan Kenobi, Padme retaking the palace suit, or young Padawan Anakin. It'd be really nice if we finally got like a super commando. They're due. Wow. They are due. Austin Nicholas says Master Mace will be released and then a Maul announcement. I think this is awesome. This could be this is a very strong possibility, this right here. Figure Crafts is, I retract my hashtag Jar Jar and Little Annie 2-pack like Groot and Rocket. It'd be cool to get it if I was to get a 2-pack of, like, if I was to get Little Anakin with a 2-pack, I would want Anakin and Watto. That's the only 2-pack I would
Listen,
want.
the teaser poster for Phantom Menace is one of the most iconic posters of all time. I think there's a really good possibility we get. I mean, I'm upping it to 51% to 62% that we get Anakin. Episode 1 Anakin. I mean, that's just such an iconic, like, when I think of like Phantom Menace, I think of that first teaser poster where it's him and the shadow behind him is Vader. I mean, that's just like, I just don't know, man. It makes so much sense that it's not going to happen. But gosh, how cool would that be, man? That'd be so.
That'd be really cool, man. Be really cool. Hot Toys hasn't done like a 2-pack. When was like the last 2-pack they've done? It's been a while, man. We got KG in the house. What's up, KG Collector? He says, not episode 1's related, but we are in dire need of the 212th Battalion Airborne Trooper for Cody. I agree. I 100% agree with this. Then put him with Obi-Wan. Yep. Austin Nicholas says, oh man, I would love it if we get a 2-pack. Those are always fun. Yes, they are. Austin, probably the best guess. Yeah. Gregor, X-Men Supreme. Thrones off says, seriously, I say Maul 2.0. Ryan Sadler says, Queen Amidala, it's on the movie cover. Collection Obsession, Padme, Obi-Wan, updated Maul, Queen Amidala. I think these are all really good, safe bets.
Yeah.
Yep. I'd want the dice like Qui-Gon cheats with. Brad Cormack says, maybe Ray BB-8 the last 2-pack. Maybe. It'd be cool to have a little Anakin with a diorama of the Vader shadow.
Be insane.
Jeffrey says Yoda Yaddle 2-pack. Palpatine. Okay, Dawson Davies says Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, and Qui-Gon, and they have connecting bases to create the final battle scene. I do think we get a Maul, no speeder. I think we're gonna get a 2.0 Maul that's centered around Duel of the Fates.
They're already starting to show you. They're already starting to show you. I know it's with the troopers, but we're seeing a lot more of those like vertical bases or whatever, those backdrops. I could see that being kind of like these new like lightsaber effects where it looks like they're deflecting the blasters. I could see that being like a new thing they did. And if they did that, that'd be sweet for the...
that would be cool if they added that in for like a... Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Great predictions. Okay, so your final prediction.
My final prediction is going to be Droideka.
Okay. Are we doing fun prediction for the final one?
Yeah, my fun one will be, I think we're going to get young Anakin. I think we're going to get episode 1 Anakin. Yep.
And I think I'm going to go, my serious prediction is Darth Maul 2.0. My fun one is Jar Jar.
All of these we're mentioning, I would get. They would be day one pre-orders.
I mean, this is the thing is like, I think what the big takeaway from this whole conversation too is look at like just the love for Phantom Menace and how many characters people want from the movie. Yep. There you go. Thrawn's off says a saber clashing effect would be awesome. I agree, dude. That would be very, very cool. Okay. Wow. 3 hours and almost 18 minutes later for the first Sunday night episode of Sneak Peek. What a banger of an episode. Wow. Did not expect it to go this long. Cage messaged me earlier. He said, hey, how long do you think the stream is going to be? And I said, probably around like 2 hours. I said, I'm hoping to be done around 2 hours because I got to work in the morning. Oh, was I wrong? Was I wrong? Well, guys, thank you all so much in the chat. This chat was popping off tonight, probably more so than any other stream that I've done. So really appreciate you guys. As always, you guys make it fun, make the show engaging. It's fun to talk about the stuff and go through all that, but like I feel like what's more fun are the tangents and just like going off on tangents, and then somebody in chat will bring something up, and then it's just like going straight off that into something else. It just makes it a lot of fun when everybody in chat is going and talking about stuff. So thank you all for being here. Hopefully you guys like the Sunday night show instead of a Friday night show. I kind of like the Sunday more, to be honest. It's just Fridays, like I said, are a little tough for me.
I think that was a good choice by you, man.
Yeah. So I'll probably stick with Sundays for a while. It worked out pretty well. We got a couple new channel members. We got Valkyrie Magnus, welcome in as a Grand Admiral. And then we got Tighter FL gifted from Grand Admiral Thrawn's office. So thank you so much for that. Again, 1,000 subs is coming up. If you haven't and you're listening, please subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. We're coming up on 1,000 subs. Going to be a banger of a stream with giveaways, members only giveaways for sure. The members only ones are probably going to be a bigger giveaway than just like the general ones, but stay tuned. I'll fill you guys in for information for that. But really excited for that stream. Ray from Underground Figures is going to be getting in on that as well. And there might be some other surprise ones. So stay tuned for that. Also, I'm kind of plugging my channel right now, and then Justin, I'll let you go, but sorry, I kind of already started because I'm already going, so I'm just gonna keep going. You can check out a video I did with Cage, which is he ranks my top Grand Admiral Cage. He came to visit me last weekend, and he ranks his top 5 figures in my entire collection. You can go check out that video if you haven't already. And then also a new collection tour is imminent. I filmed it today. I just need to piece it together, voiceover, and then hopefully, honestly, I really hope I can get that posted like sometime this week. We will see how I feel at the end of work days, but if I can't get it posted, I don't know. And then also, so I'll probably do this stream next Sunday night. Friday, I'm going to the Star Wars Skywalker Saga marathon at one of these theaters that's close to my house. Luckily, it's like one of 13 theaters in the country. This one is doing it. So it's actually like full on all movies 1 through 9. The first movie starts at like 8:15 p.m. Friday night and then ends like episode 9 ends later. I don't know if I'm going to stay for all 9. I'd at least want to watch like through the night 1 through 6. That's my goal, is to watch those. But it's really cool. There's like event-based stuff that they're doing like an hour before the movie starts and stuff. So I'm gonna vlog that and hopefully can get some like cool content out of that. Because 1 in 13 theaters, I feel like there's gonna be something cool there to film or what have you. So like I want to do some content based around it. Not something you ever really get the chance to do. And The Phantom Menace was like the first movie I ever saw in theaters. So I had seen the OT, but that was my first theatrical experience. I have not seen it in theaters since. I haven't seen any of the movies in theaters since like the prequels came out. I've never seen the original trilogy in theaters. So I'm super hyped to do that and actually watch it in the theater. So that'll be coming. Stay tuned for that, and we'll see you. I'll do a stream. I'll be back for this show next Sunday. That was a lot, but thank you all for tuning in so much. Really appreciate you guys. It was a really fun show. Over 3 hours, but it went by super fast. And Justin, as always, how you figure? I'm sorry, Grand Admiral. Thank you so much for being on the show with me tonight. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Tell the people what's going on in your channel, and you guys, you can find the link to Justin's channel right in the description. It's right at the top. Go check out, follow him on Instagram, and go give him a sub on YouTube, as well as putting out a lot of great content. So Justin, tell the people what you're working on.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that. My latest video was my Vader review. I really tried to do my best doing that figure justice. Like Steve said, you know, if you wouldn't mind, if you liked the stream, maybe give my channel a chance. I think you might like it. So subscribe to me there, follow me on Instagram, all that stuff. I have a busy schedule this week with live streams, so I'm super excited. I'm going on Brick's stream tomorrow. The Bugle 6. I would love it if everybody could come and show support to not only me, but to Brick as well. He runs a really cool stream. So I'd love to see everybody there. I'm not sure about Wednesday. I haven't talked to Graham, so I don't know if he said that like as a joke on. I don't know if I'm. I might be on.
I'm gonna guess yes, you'll be on.
Okay, I might be on Wolfpack Wednesday on Wednesday as well. So it's like I'm going on like the Wolfpack tour this week.
Oh wow, yeah. So my show today, and then Brick's tomorrow, and then Monday, or I mean Wednesday, you'll be on with us for Wolfpack Wednesdays over on the Jedi Knights Watch channel. So yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
can
and it's gonna be
over there. If you got invited, you're invited, dude. You're invited.
Okay,
he invited you.
So yeah, we're gonna start hyping that one up as well. And I would just love it if it'd be cool if like people showed up and were like, yeah, man, hey, what's up, dude? Like, you know, it'd be awesome. So yeah,
yes,
man, everybody was awesome as always. I don't want to sound redundant, but everybody in the chat's amazing. This was so much fun. I'm with Steve. Like, it's so much better when we got the chat talking and we can kind of go like we have kind of a like Steve always does a good job putting stuff out there, but he always leaves a ton of room for improvisation, so to speak, because he knows that we're going to get a lot of great stuff from chat. And as always, we do. You guys are awesome. Truly 100%. Grateful. And the
best chat, the best chat on YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm going to be coming out with some other videos this week. I'm kind of waiting for some news to drop, but if not, I have a video that's kind of ready to be uploaded. So I'll probably have something out this week. But again, catch me on these streams this week. And Steve, as always, man, I truly appreciate you having me on. Had an absolute blast. Sunday was a great move. I think that everybody seemed to enjoy it. You listened to the people. You asked them they wanted Sunday. That's what.
Gotta listen to the people.
You do best, man. Yeah, you always do that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thanks, had a blast, and hope everybody in the chat had a great time too. I truly, truly enjoyed it. I'm truly grateful for every single one of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you all. 50 in the house at one point. I think we peaked at like 52 or 53. So the goal tonight was actually 50 people at the house, and it was like staying there. Like it was like 45 plus.
Yeah, dude.
For the majority of the stream. So thank you all so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Chat, thanks again for all the interaction. And until next time, collect carefully, everyone.